past running lights. Can't concentrate, you by my side. I can't wait, we won't make it to the house tonight. Especially with you right here, right here. Gripping your thighs when I drive. So close that I can feel you now. You kissing all over me. Fuck around and make me crash out. I crash out. Pull over. I can't wait to meet your legs shake. Pull over. No, baby, I can't wait. Pull over, yeah. Baby, no, I can't wait. 'Cause we won't make it to the house tonight. We won't make it to the house tonight.
You know that this my favorite song. Every time you turn it on, this shit turn me on. And if it get any louder, we won't make it home. Luckily for you, shit, I've been riding with no panties on. Pick me up in a scat pack, in the front seat, eat it like a snack pack. Let me make it come quick like a Snapchat. That's your homeboy, tell him we'll be right back. I want the front seat and the back seat. Give me car service like a taxi. In the Benz, the Bentley or Rover, really don't matter long as you
pull over.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet your legs shake. Pull over. Baby, no, I can't wait. Pull over, yeah. No, baby, I can't wait. 'Cause we won't make it to the house tonight. We won't make it to the house tonight. Crazy what we can do in tight spaces. Girl, slow down because we are not racing. Take your time already in first place. Found your stride, can you keep up the pace? Love it when you ride for me. As long as you don't lie to me. Don't lie. Pull over, stop right here. Pull over, stop right here, right here. The car will shake, legs will shake. It's been a while since I ate. Hit the brakes. Pull over. I can't wait to meet your legs shake. Pull over. Baby, no, I can't wait. Pull over, yeah. No, baby, I can't wait. 'Cause we won't make it to the house tonight. We won't make it to the house tonight.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Baby, come slide with me. Need you on the side of me. You can come ride with me. You can come and spend some time with me. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Baby, when we slide, we gon' slide all night. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Baby, when we slide, we gon' slide all night. Tell me when I come through. I know what she like to do. We can chop it up and screw. Kissing on your tattoos. We can turn nothing into something, something. Talk a little bit, now we touching, touching. I can slow it down, ain't no rushing, rushing. Like it now it's sound, you gon' love it. Baby, come slide with me. Need you on the side of me. You can come ride with me. You can come and spend some time with me. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Baby, when we slide, we gon' slide all night. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Baby, when we slide, we gon' slide all night. Girl, can you keep it sexy? Shawty wanna test me. I can love you if you stress me. She just want the best thing. Now she wanna take advantage. Beat it up, girl, you gon' need a bandage. Ay, all in my face, baby, no harassment. Put you in position, baby, I'm your captain. Baby, come slide with me. Need you on the side of me. You can come ride with me. You can come and spend some time with me. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Baby, when we slide, we gon' slide all night. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Baby, when we slide, we gon' slide all night.
Toledo. Rep your city. Visit us online at the419grind.com.
She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. I got trust issues, but I learned from my lessons. All my old exes thought that I was a menace, yeah. Took her serious, but then she cheated like a villain. She wanted bad, but I'm one in a million. 'Cause your love is stronger than a feeling, and it hurts just think about you leaving. I can't waste no more time. Gotta leave you in the past, now just move on, girl. 'Cause I know what you like. I'm made up in your life to be there all the time. The timing isn't right, but what is up, just focus. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Go, go, go. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Go, 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 go. Drop down, get your ego on. Say the way you hit the floor, get your ego going. You ain't worried about your past, only where you're going. But if you focus on the future, you gon' keep on growing. Oh, I can help you with your problems. I'm doing my thing, single with no baby mama. I'm living my life like there's no tomorrow. I know what you like, I got a shirt you can borrow. Let's go. Hold up, down. I'm falling for the same thing, repeating these patterns like I'm going insane, man. Get to the bag, money is ag, counting them racks, yeah. Looking at last, look at my past, get to the bag, yeah. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I gotta go, but she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack.
Hey, yo, Lane, check dig, man. I was just sitting back reminiscing, man, you know what I'm saying, and vibing on how things used to be, you dig? Like when we was youngsters, you know what I'm saying, that OSDN used to rock. St. Angela's jump, you know?
When children used to see the test every day. I used to go to Toledo. When kids really used to go outside and play. I used to go to Toledo. When females used to carry themselves as women. I used to go to Toledo. Where hustlers used to do their time without snitching. I used to go to Toledo.
I remember back in the day when I was a child, doing bad, mama used to take us to eat at Hot and Now. Very convenient, the food was good and plus it was cheap. Creeping off the block to go swimming at Willie's every week. Dirt courts in just about every backyard, hooping on crates. Sneaking jars out the house, trying to catch lightning bugs and snakes. The good old days when penny candy really used to cost a penny. Ice cream truck had ice cream on it, you could buy for 10 pennies. Dipping your bike out with cats, reflectors and mirrors.
When children used to see the test every day. I used to go to Toledo. When kids really used to go outside and play. I used to go to Toledo. to the town without snitching.
Listen, I remember back in the day when I was a child, doing bad, mama used to take us to eat at Hot and Now. Very convenient, the food was good and plus it was cheap. Creeping off the block to go swimming at Willie's every week. Dirt courts in just about every backyard, hooping on crates. Sneaking jars out the house, trying to catch lightning bugs and snakes. The good old days when penny candy really used to cost a penny. Ice cream truck had ice cream on it, you could buy for 10 pennies. Pimping your bike out with chrome caps, reflectors, and mirrors. The hood used to be a village back when the neighbors cared. It was less snitching, more females carried themselves like women. I wish I could go back and visit, cause I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the test every day.
It ain't got that same vibe. It got no more to
Really used to go outside and play.
Yeah, okay. I feel where you going, CJ.
Females used to carry themselves as
Okay, man. It's your boy Bobcat, man. Just reminiscing. Check this.
where hustlers used to do they town without snitching. Toledo.
I'm just reminiscing about the old days. And nah, I don't go far back as the OJs. Lane, look, I'm talking late 80s, early 90s. On Auburn up at Peach Rose is where you could find me. I was screaming crossroads for the love of the dough. 16 double O until the world blow. When Indo and Joint Mob had a lock on the South. And Arden Coleman had you scared to come out of your house. Around the time when Magic Wand found out he was plera. And Ray Stone was so fly, yeah, that was the era. Philly and Philly and all was reppin' for Out Hill. That Scott and Libby gang could damn near get a nigga killed. When Northtown was bumpin', Southwick was slumpin'. Follow the light, lightning rod had every club jumpin'. I give her arm, a leg, 2 shoulders, and a tooth. To see Toledo how it was in my youth. Man, I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the test every day. When kids really used to go outside and play. When females used to carry themselves as women. Where hustlers used to do their time without snitching.
Wake up, Toledo. Wake your ass up. You're listening to the 419 Grinds Rise and Grind Morning Show.
My name is Jenessa. You call me Nessa.
Good morning.
Rise and grind, beautiful people.
On. Can you hear me?
Your mic was muted?
Hey.
What is
Is
that?
your mic on?
That's
Nessa,
Gary from
mic check.
SpongeBob.
Check. Hey, mic
Hey.
check.
It works.
We're all here now.
Welcome in to the all new Rise and Grind morning show.
Is it
It's
still all new?
Monday.
Is it still all new?
I don't know. I don't know why I still say that.
New episode. It's
Right.
new.
Every day is a new day, right?
New.
I don't know. I don't know. I just like saying the all new.
And it's a new week. It's Monday.
It is a new week.
It's a new day. Yeah.
Hey, and it's a new season. It's spring.
Yes.
I had my toes out this weekend.
Oh, you was
Toes out. You know what they
Spring?
say?
What?
You know what they say? Toes out. No.
This is a morning show.
Be nice.
Okay.
Oh gosh, so I can't even. I forget. You know the days they run into each other. So I didn't realize that yesterday was the first day of spring, and yesterday.
I thought it was Saturday.
No, it was yesterday.
21st.
Yesterday.
Okay.
And yesterday was also the first day of Aries season.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
Okay. I have 2 Aries in my house. My 2 youngest are Aries.
My brother's an Aries and my dad was an Aries.
Hey,
crazy.
I got on my Miss Perfect today,
No,
but
is he
starting
Aries?
tomorrow, I'm going to have on my Aries shirt.
Period.
Like
When's your
yesterday.
birthday?
You got a shirt?
April 13th.
Nice. So every day to the 13th.
I told my niece, you know my niece is making shirts now. I told her I need her to make me a shirt for every single day. An Aries shirt.
She better have it ready.
So
That's
we
a
got
lot
to get
of work,
started.
Leah.
Yeah, we're going to have to get started today. If I got to help her, we're
You should
going
have started over the weekend.
She been gone all weekend.
She's living her best life.
She been living her
Living
best
her
life.
best
You know,
life.
she's in hair school, Paul Mitchell,
Hey,
and she's been like, you
That's
know,
busy.
yeah. But she
Listen.
takes the weekends and she goes to Michigan where she's from, and she like practices.
Nice.
So she'll like
Oh,
post
yeah.
and let people know like I'm here if you want a haircut or if you want
I
this and
love
like that.
it. Yeah, I love
and
it.
she's
Grinding.
building herself up, and I'm proud of her. So yeah.
Yes. Shout out to
what-
niece.
Yeah, thank you, Lainey. Looks by Lainey. That's her
Okay.
brand.
Looks by Lainey.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Looks
nice.
by
I have
Lainey.
to go
Nice
follow
brand.
her
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Instagram.
What y'all do this weekend?
Yeah, what y'all do this weekend?
You said what?
I was saying shout out to Looks by
Yeah,
Lana.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't do. I worked this weekend. I shot a promo for a client, and
Ooh, clients.
I work Saturday.
one of our sponsors. I did a promo shoot for them for their commercial.
Oh, nice.
I'm excited to see
Me
it.
too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Clyde, what you do?
Hit out.
Yeah, I text him on Saturday.
I
He didn't
slept in
respond.
Sunday. I wasn't feeling too
Sunday.
good.
Oh,
And
okay.
people was trying to give me the barbecue, so I was cutting my phone off. Like, no ribs today.
Do not disturb.
Do not disturb. Maybe next weekend. I'm chilling.
This weekend we should barbecue.
Should we?
Is it going to be warm this weekend?
I think so.
I want to have a barbecue party at my garage.
I mean, it's warm today, but we're in Ohio,
could.
so.
You could.
Yeah.
Music, food, fun.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Well, me and Shae are going to be gone this weekend.
That's a great time.
Perfect weekend. Perfect weekend.
We definitely
Perfect
gonna
time
be
to
Make it happen.
nice weather.
Yeah, great weekend.
Y'all
Yeah.
might be cold, but we for sure.
Oh, ain't gonna be cold.
You know what? It's
Where
okay
they
because
going?
we actually have a barbecue planned for that Saturday.
Oh, really?
At
Okay.
Myrtle
Bathing
Beach
suit.
at
With bathing suits.
at our mansion on the beach.
Yeah, when we go to Miami, we're gonna have an Airbnb with a couple of things. And,
Yeah,
Toes out,
so
hoes out in Miami.
all right.
exactly.
Buns out, sun out. Okay, sun out, buns out.
What goes on in Miami, stay in Miami.
That's how it go.
And speaking of Miami, we were talking about that because Miami was going crazy. I know we ain't did the weather and the traffic yet, but we
Ready to get to
You
it.
said Miami. So you said Miami. I was like, well, dang, man.
Let's
so what
talk
was
about it.
man? Miami was going crazy this weekend, right?
So it's like what, spring break? The college
Yeah.
kids
Yep.
are out there cutting up.
Oh, cutting
They got
straight
that 8
up.
o'clock curfew now. So
Stimulus.
So wait, yes, the Stimmy and the
Stimulus spring
42.
break.
The Stimmy and the 42 got the best of them in Miami this weekend. So it's a wrap. They might shut it down for sure, and that's gonna suck because Miami is the spot to kick it.
Yeah.
So did they
So-
shut it down in the midst of everything?
I think that's what caused the whole street riot thing in the first place. Is
Oh,
that they
wow.
were shutting everything
Oh, they
down,
were
and
basically
people
telling
didn't
people
want
to
to
go
go
home.
home.
Yeah,
They're
It's like, how you gonna shut it down in the middle?
right,
You
it's
think
8
everybody
p.m.
gonna
We
go
just
home?
got here.
Right.
Like,
Well, it is a deadly virus in the country.
I know, but
I ain't seen no
honestly-
masks while they was arguing.
Them college kids don't give a
Isn't Florida
damn.
one of those states that released or did the
I about to say, I know.
mask
No, that's what they tripping for. That's why
So
that's why they tripping on the spring break.
I thought they
saying,
lifted the mask mandate.
They did
in
lift
Florida.
it.
Yeah.
I believe Florida and Texas were one of the
Texas,
first two
yeah.
states
They
that
lift up the
did.
social distancing.
Listen,
Oh,
but
no.
honestly, this generation doesn't care about a damn thing.
They
No,
don't.
They're not
they
scared
don't.
of it. They're not. It's been a year, and they're looking around like, well, we ain't
They-
died yet.
Well,
So
yeah.
They already
let's
showed.
take it.
He was
For real,
on the
saying
way
if I
here
get it,
today.
I get
If I get it, I get it.
Yeah,
That's
on
how
the way
they
here
feel.
today, he was like, people really just don't care.
They
Yeah.
They
don't.
don't care. They just like they see like people walking around and just doing whatever, so they feel like they want to get involved, and
Yeah.
more people get involved, and it gets crowded, and
Right.
it gets crazy, and then somebody's gonna end up sick.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, it's gonna be.
You want some of my Corona? I got you.
Ew.
I understand. That's what I saw a lot of things
Yeah,
going on.
they
I saw a
did.
lot of people this weekend out.
It looked
kicking
real
it.
COVID-ish.
She said
Yeah.
COVID-ish.
Mexi Melt said curfew until April 15th.
Oh, okay. So they
Aries
put a
season is
curfew on them.
canceled, ain't it?
Dang it.
In Miami, it is.
Dang it. We go
Cancel the hell out
to
of
April
that.
9th to the...
Damn.
So y'all
They
know
lifted
we
it
have
for
to-
the
You might have to
Florida
relocate.
drive.
Cancel the
Yeah.
Airbnb.
No, we got press passes.
Yeah.
No,
We got VIP.
Y'all gonna call the party?
You going
to y'all
regardless.
we got press passes. We working down there, so...
Hell yeah.
It's for work.
Yeah.
They're
So-
essential.
I get it.
It's essential travel.
Essential workers.
That
want-
sun
you
is
wanna do,
essential out there too.
You want to do weather and traffic now?
Yeah, sun's looking good, and the weather's looking good. It's currently 39 degrees. We're gonna get to a high of about 66 today.
Ooh.
So no, actually, it's gonna be 68 by about 3
I'm
p.m.
my wife beater after this thing done recording.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
70-degree weather
70 to
today.
me.
Shoot,
This
yeah.
weather kind of tricky though. What is
It
doing
is.
for the rest of the week?
Right,
Does that
right,
sound
right.
Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna be sick.
Well, actually,
don't
Tuesday.
claim
No,
that.
for the rest of the week, it's going to be beautiful. Tomorrow's going to be 66 degrees. Wednesday's going to be 72.
Period,
Ooh.
spring.
Period.
Come
Spring,
through
come
Aries
through. Come
season.
through Aries season because that's what we
Hey.
do.
Okay, what about
You know
Get out the way.
what about Saturday?
Because let me tell you though.
Please, come on through.
Aries
What about
Get out the way.
Saturday?
Aries, we are a fire sign, right? We come through with the heat.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And that's so funny when I
Friday,
looked that up.
Oh, Saturday,
Friday is
55.
looking a little
Low gray sky.
Look like the fireman put out.
gray sky.
Real quick,
The fire got put out. Just for a second though.
Okay, it's gonna come back.
Listen,
You know,
I told y'all.
that's the bipolarness of the Aries season.
Well, we know some bipolar Aries. So.
Yeah.
Let's
I
not-
keep my winter coat in my car, in my boots, just in
weak.
case.
Just-
Told you.
No, it's still going to be warm though, but it is going to be raining on Thursday and
Okay.
Friday. So
Sounds
definitely
like
want to keep
allergies.
put your rain boots on. You know, definitely want to carry
Do
your
your
rain boots
grocery
with
shopping.
you. But yeah, we got pretty good weather coming throughout the week, so it's looking good. As far as traffic's concerned, I didn't see any accidents or incidents on the road, nor did I see any on my Ogo app. Did you
A
guys
truck
see
tried to
anything
run
coming
me
in?
just yourself
we
to
tried.
roll?
Again? Was it the
It was a
same?
semi truck.
Oh, it was a semi this
It
time.
wasn't his
Those
fault.
semis, they be like really trying to get you.
The
Yeah.
Prelude sent his uncle on y'all.
Right, it wasn't his fault. It was the semi next to the semi that wouldn't let him over to let me in.
Oh, because he was trying to get over to let you on, and the
he
guy
couldn't.
wouldn't let him.
Yeah, he wouldn't
They
let
didn't
him
know how to
merge.
Yeah.
So they saying in the comments that Florida did not lift the mask mandate.
Oh, they didn't.
No.
Texas and Mississippi.
It was
Excuse
Well,
us.
Florida don't care
mom
either.
said Texas and
Just like
Mississippi.
Get us
Atlanta. Atlanta
together.
don't care either.
Yeah.
So they don't care.
Who said
They're like,
that?
y'all
I
want
was
some?
just in Atlanta in December.
That's my mom.
Tracy, okay.
They say y'all want some Corona here. Y'all can have some. Y'all can have some Corona.
Yeah, because
Give us a call. Correct us.
Let's take that.
Right. Get us together.
they just don't care. That's,
No, that's
what,
good
like
to know.
you know, like you said. I mean,
They don't. It's a bunch of young, wild kids.
Yeah,
And
and it's
not,
not.
and it's not even all young though. Some
No,
people
yeah,
that's
it is
older
some
that
older
don't
people,
care.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
they don't
don't.
care.
Yeah,
That was a huge crowd, so I know it wasn't just college kids.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they was all out there.
We got trending topics.
Yeah. Let's do it.
It's Trending Topics in Toledo on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get into it.
Who's that singer?
Me?
Mike Jones.
Did you hear me? I was humming. Did it sound good?
No.
Let me try again.
Hateration in the room.
All right, now listen.
Do you have to do your hand like that? When you sing?
That's how I get the note out.
You had to clear her throat real quick. Let you know. It's me, unfiltered.
I gotta follow my hand.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what. That's
All
what
right.
give me
Follow the direction of the choir. All right, what we got?
This coffee is horrible.
I know.
Get over it.
It's
I'm
terrible.
gonna tell y'all who else coffee about to be horrible.
Who?
Gary Owen, who's divorcing his wife.
No, is he divorcing her or is she divorcing him?
Let me see.
I think she's divorcing
They
him.
both calling it quits.
Well, she filed for the divorce.
They've been married for so
and Kenya
long.
Dillon called it quits after 18 years.
Man.
18 years since
She don't want no more cream in her
And
coffee.
she was a little baddie too.
Stop.
I wonder what led to that. Because
I said she's a baddie.
Let's see here.
She is a baddie.
Yeah.
He probably talked too much. You know, comedians be trying to be
Yeah.
too funny. Like,
But not even
funny
that,
at
like,
home, bro.
Didn't have a reality show?
he probably got the feeling himself, like
Probably.
most men do
Well, he's
when
been
they
a
get to that
comedian for
stature.
years,
Yeah,
so
but he
you're
didn't
old
really
now.
get to that
Sit down.
stature
Oh,
though.
okay.
Like he got to a certain stature at some point,
He did.
you know, where he
In the
started
past
getting.
couple years.
I was about to say, you
Yeah.
think he there now?
After like think like a man, when
Yeah.
you get both think like a man and think like a man too,
Yeah.
and
Right
then
along.
like
I liked him on
right along,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he really started
Yeah.
like you know what I'm
Getting out there,
saying,
yeah.
getting out there
Because before
for
he
real.
was just doing stand up.
Right, you know what I'm
They
saying?
got a show that just premiered last week, the Gary Owen show.
Oh, well, that's why they're divorcing.
See what I'm
there's-
saying?
They
The
said
show.
there's
think
no
so?
clear indication
So-
of why the 46-year-old filed for divorce
This
from
is
Owen.
exactly why this
So the
came out.
woman's leaving. The woman's
Yeah.
leaving.
This is a whole Kardashian move. Do you not see the marketing going on here?
So do you-
Oh, we just released the show this weekend, but we're getting divorced, so just watch the show.
Right, so they might not even be
So
getting
it's like
divorced.
it's a reality show.
I hope it's just a publicity stunt
Yeah,
because
too.
I don't want them to get divorced.
18 years is a
18
long
years, that's a
time.
whole lifetime.
Yeah.
And they got kids, right? Yeah, come on. You got to keep that together. So
That's
I
too
hope
long.
it is for publicity.
Well, unless it's something volatile and she feels unsafe. then,
yeah.
True.
Yeah, but
Well, I think they got
Yeah.
a reality show coming out called the Gary Owen Show, and it probably got a little too personal for her.
And his wife is the center of the plot, it says.
Yeah,
So.
because she got a secret.
Kenya's secret.
Kenya's secret.
Oh no.
She got bodies. Oh.
I'm going to have to tune in.
Right,
Now, look, they got
right.
a viewer
See,
on
they got us.
They
they
got
got
us.
us.
So when does it come out?
Right.
It was out last week, so
Oh, that was
Google
what is it on?
Go back
WeTV?
and watch it.
What is it? What
It doesn't say, it
network?
just said the Gary Owen Show.
Huh. I wonder what it does say where you can find it.
Let me keep looking.
Okay.
Yeah, get it together, Clyde.
Let's look at the Clyde.
No, I just got a lot of people talking about it. I don't say where you can find it.
We're gonna have to Google.
Somebody, what's this? Who's the girl from The Real?
Adrian Balon.
Oh my
A
God,
cheetah
I
girl.
did not see Gary Owens and his wife getting a divorce. Oh, that's what she looked like in the picture. Yeah, so that's
What she look like in the
She's a
picture?
cheetah
Oh my
girl.
God.
Oh my
Really?
God.
Like, really? They love each other.
Let's make it work.
Why are they getting a divorce?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. So yeah, that's what I got there with him, and he loved his wife. I remember talking about that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He always would bring
He
her
always
up.
talk about how much
Like
he loved
crying
her.
now.
He probably is.
Yeah, I would cry a little
would.
bit.
I would cry.
We gonna see.
18
Let's
years
give it a couple.
is a
Let's
long
give it a
time.
couple weeks.
And then I'll be like, come here, man.
Silly.
Moving right along.
Well, there's a story that I read on thesourcemagazine.com. Well, thesource.com, actually. There's a Miami janitor. Speaking of Miami, she's a 60-year-old woman, and she's been working as a janitor for a long time. She works part-time, so she doesn't make a lot of money, and she does a lot of work in her church. And she's been basically making 1,000 meals every single week ever since pandemic began for people like, you know, those in need, like homeless people and people like that, and just giving them away. And you know, there was basically this organization that found out about it because she was doing it quietly, like, you know, she wasn't making, you know,
1,000 meals.
Yes, 1,000 in by herself in her kitchen. Well, it was like a kitchen that she it was a house that was built by Habitat for Humanity. Yes, Habitat for Humanity. The house was built by them in 2017. So she uses this house to make these meals and to give back. And
what kind of food stamps she get?
Stimulus. She gets stimulus stamps.
Especially if she ain't making a lot of money, she getting it from somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, well, she's Haitian and she makes Haitian meals. So, you know, maybe she takes like the bare, you know, she can take.
Yeah, they make anything out of
it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So she makes Haitian meals and she gives them away. She takes 1,000 meals and gives them away every day.
Dope.
She borrows the church truck and goes and gets the groceries on Thursday and Friday.
New life.
And cooks all Saturday night. And basically Notre Dame Catholic Miami. Notre Dame Catholic Church, they pay for the food. So and then she relies on donations. So she prepares the meals by herself, and the church volunteers help her deliver. And she basically just says that she feels like it's her duty to do this because you know how else would these people eat?
Oh, and then she probably couldn't get through all that traffic in spring break to feed the people, so they shut it down. Yeah.
What?
There was so many people in the way when she was trying to deliver the dinner. Doing the Lord's work, the police had to shut that down.
So what?
I don't think she delivers meals to South Beach.
Oh, okay.
She's even done things like.
She might be.
She's even done things like there was a few years ago when the church that's now helping her, you know, do this, give out the meals, that the church that basically buys the groceries. There was a few years ago when they couldn't afford to hire to pay for their janitorial crew, so she did it for free. And so she's just basically a saint. And basically so finally last month a corporation called the Martin Luther King Economic Development, they gave her a brand new Toyota Corolla topped with a big red bow, you know, just to basically, well, it was really through a grant, and they say she still pays $125 a month, and then she'll own it after 3 years. So they pretty much gave her a car, you know. So
let my payment be $125.
Y'all want to start making meals.
So now she can deliver it with her own vehicle, and so I just thought that was like a nice heartfelt story. You know, you don't hear too many stories
you
about.
said she was 60?
Yeah, 60 years old, and she does this basically every single week.
And she be driving?
Yeah.
What?
That's too old to drive.
That's not too old to drive.
I know.
Man, my mother's 64 years old.
I'm not saying it's too old to drive. I'm just saying whether be delivering dinners and cooking.
That's a lot of work.
And driving. That's a lot of work.
That's not old though.
I would hope she'd have like volunteers.
Well, yeah, it said the church volunteers were helping her deliver.
You know Michael Jordan is almost 60 years old? Yeah. And he can still drive?
I would hope so.
I mean, he would have a
But can he dunk though?
I've seen him dunk
that need answers.
a few years ago.
He said he got paid enough for his dunk.
He can do a real fly ass layup.
New knees, new feet.
He just get the residuals.
Real quick, chilling, making money off these whack color schemes. Jordan's even dropping.
That's crazy. But I thought that he said, didn't y'all say he don't not a part of the show? Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he don't do the Jordans anymore.
Yeah, he don't get paid from that.
Wow, you gotta love making so much money off something that has your name on it, and you ain't got money off it no more.
I think he still get paid from it.
But he just doesn't have any creative control.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Or distribution control. I'm pretty sure a lot of them he probably wouldn't even put back.
Did you guys see that whole scandal with the owner or one of the CEOs or somebody from Nike that she was like giving her son Connect, and he had like resale shops?
We talked about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was the plug.
$600,000 in like 2 months or 3 months.
That's double dipping at its finest.
She had to resign though.
Yeah.
You need to get sued.
That's gonna happen too.
That's definitely gonna come.
Gangster embezzling.
That is gangster embezzling. Putting your kids on. I was gonna say, relating to that story, I was in California last weekend. I was in LA, and
so?
Huh?
No.
Yeah,
we jealous.
Be jealous.
We are.
I worked very hard, but we were on Venice Beach like Sunday morning. It was like 9 a.m. And I was walking to the car and I seen like a little table set up. And it was a bunch of like people, like, you know, it looked like homeless people sitting and eating food. And it was just this table and like 3 ladies, and literally like they had some Mexican food and they were just like serving the homeless. And it was just nice to see, like, especially in a place like California. I feel like people are like, you know, Cali is so expensive, Cali is this, Cali is that. And it's just like there's genuine and humble people everywhere that are willing to do that. Like, you know, then these homeless people just sitting on the beach. Like, COVID impacted Cali in a crazy way. Like, there's homeless people our age. You know what I'm saying? Like, couldn't pay their rent for a couple months. Like, California just is now starting to open back up. I believe. Like, even when I was just there, their restaurants were outside dining only. And that's like very limited. Like, I believe in April they're gonna start to open everything like to full capacity. But Cali's been shut down for longer than everybody else.
I think we talked about Skid Row last week. How bad it is. How it's got even worse during the pandemic.
Like I can't even tell you. Like the last time I went to Cali was in October. Saw a dead body on the freeway because these people are just like, there's nowhere to go. They're starving. And then this time, same thing. Like, there's paramedics on the side of the highway. It was crazy. It was just like, it's sad to see in such a like a city so beautiful like that. It's just like there's some really dark places here. Like
that's how it is. And like I remember when I went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It's such a beautiful place, such a beautiful tourist place. You know, we were staying in this beautiful, you know, condo hotel and resort hotel, and then, you know, we went to go zip lining, and then driving to the place where we went to zip line is in the middle of the jungle, so we drive through. And it just was like,
it's
to
humbling.
See, it's real humbling. And to see the change of scenery, you know, it goes from, you know, resorts and yachts to, well, not even yachts, it was the big cruise ships, you know, would pull right up to the thing. And then it went from that to like the actual neighborhoods. And it was like, wow, it's crazy. But it's still such a beautiful place. And those people, they're happy though. They love it. You know what I'm saying? They're the most humble, happy people,
they really
you know,
are.
Like, so I don't know. It's crazy.
What's the name of that place again?
Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta?
Mexico.
That was good.
Puerto Vallarta.
You know what? Actually, speaking of Puerto, you guys know I'm Puerto Rican.
Hey.
Puerto Rico right now is experiencing a lot of like political issues because America wants to make it a state. In Puerto Rico,
they don't want to be.
They don't want to become a state because what America is trying to do is raise everything up, push all the islanders and the poor people out, and make Puerto Rico like a resort type of island. It's such a small place, and it's beautiful. Puerto Rico's beautiful. Like, it's mountains, palm trees, and beach. Literally.
But it's already. What do they call it now to the U.S.? It's like
it's a proper. It's like
Providence or
it's the property of the U.S. I forget like what the exact term is. It's my
like
mind is
Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands.
It's a U.S. territory.
It's a
U.S. territory. So they use U.S. money. Like they have U.S. stores.
They can vote for. They can vote for the president, which is crazy.
It is, and Puerto Rico has their own president.
Yeah,
which is
that's
really
so weird.
It's so weird.
And what do they get? Like no tax or something like that?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
They get some tax breaks.
They get some tax breaks.
They get a lot of tax breaks
they pay a lot for import taxes. So like what we would pay here for, you know, because everything has to be shipped there.
Yeah.
So like what we would pay here for a gallon of milk, $2.50, $2.70. In Puerto Rico, you're paying like $4.55 for a gallon of milk. So everything is double priced over there.
And their currency is U.S. currency.
Yeah, they use American dollars. Yes, but so they do have their own government set up. Like they just overthrew their president like 2 years ago. Oh yeah, he was doing some crooked stuff, and they got him right up out of there. And it was like no U.S. interference.
I think that was when they made fun of Donald Trump because he didn't know Puerto Rico was part of the United States.
Yeah,
he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
Crazy.
Listen, the Puerto Ricans cannot get over Donald Trump going in there and throwing paper towels at them.
Like he was shooting basketball.
No, they can't. Like he cannot come to Puerto Rico no more. Like,
Donald Trump was a hell of a president.
They get gangster about him.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
Listen, they're so mad Donald Trump ain't on Twitter no more.
Oh my God.
They're so mad.
Well, going back to Cali, I got a story that happened in Cali.
Going.
Back. Yes. Listen.
Cali.
A 45-year-old man from Hawthorne, California has been sentenced to 212 years in prison after drowning his 2 disabled sons for insurance payout.
Oh, he deserved it.
In October 2019, I can't really pronounce his last name, but Ali is his first name, was convicted of 14 federal counts, including mail fraud, wire fraud, aggravated. Wait a minute. Get me together. Aggravated. Yes, aggravated. You said the same thing I said.
I'm like abrogated. That's a damn word.
That's what I said too.
At least I went by myself.
Identity theft and money laundering. On Thursday, March 11th, he was handed the maximum sentence by U.S. District Judge John F. Walter, who called out the defendant for his evil schemes and his vicious nature of his crimes. It was reported that Ali purchased more than $3 million in life and accidental death insurance policy for himself and his family. In July of 2012, that same year, he had filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and his final policy then bought out in March 2013, leaving him to pay over $6,000 in annual premiums, despite the IRS he made under $30,000 a year.
That's Scam King.
Yes.
Wow.
He's a hustler, baby.
That's sad.
So after months of calls to the insurance confirming, verifying the plans, on April 9th, 2015, 12 days after he killed his kids, so he drove his ex-wife and their 2 youngest sons, who suffered from severe autism, into the water of San Pedro Port. He escaped via driver window. His wife, who couldn't swim, was rescued by a fisherman, but their 13-year-old and their 8-year-old, who were strapped into their seats, drowned. Defendant ended up calling the crash a really bad accident, leaving him unable to save his kids. He collected about $260,000 from both of his sons.
A piece?
Yeah.
So what happened to the mother?
Is she alive?
They don't say. They just
said she was
that
rescued.
it just says that she
was rescued, but
they didn't finish saying about her. It just says she was rescued by a fisherman. So we don't know.
What?
That's
You gotta be
crazy.
sick in the head.
Yeah.
So
Like he
that's
plotted
crazy.
this whole thing out. So she
Definitely.
must have told on him then. She had to.
I would have.
Yeah.
I wonder what.
Or you gotta die.
You think she would know?
He must have
Yeah,
messed up
she
the
had to
stimulus.
figure it out. Like she figured it out over time. She had to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
so
insurance company should have been like, why do you keep asking me this? Like, you have it all in writing. Stop calling me. Like, that should have been suspicion
It's
right
still
there.
crazy.
That's scary.
But
That's
212
sad.
years, you deserve it. So
Yeah.
No, you deserve
He's not
death.
getting out.
You deserve the chair immediately.
that too.
If California is that California?
Yeah.
I don't think they do death
No, they
penalty,
don't.
but-
They let you sit in it.
Yeah, he got 212 years.
That's weird.
Yeah, have fun trying to
That's so
ride
sad.
that out.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's so sad.
I was just talking about that.
Hold on, I got one more because we talked. Was it Friday? I think we talked about it. You was real hurt, Shae.
Oh,
I got a message Friday saying that Quavo sent the repo man to Sweetie's house.
How do you
I
feel
already
about
Took his
that?
Bentley back.
Yeah, I figured that. She wasn't leaving with no Bentley and no Birkin.
They were saying that was
Like a sucker
a
move.
rumor though too.
Yeah.
Well,
Also, they said that.
Migos rapper Quavo got back $350,000 from his ex-girlfriend Sweetie in the wee hours of the morning. Media Takeout News spoke with a person close to Migos star who tells us that Quavo has repossessed the 2021 Bentley convertible that he gifted Sweetie for
Yeah,
Christmas.
I could see that. Why would he let her keep it?
I mean, I would have took it back too.
Guys get mad. They want they.
You want the person being with me?
If you were Saweetie, would you have just given it back?
No, I wouldn't even have taken it. Keep it.
If I knew
For
that I
real.
wasn't into it, like she said, she checked out so long
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, keep
Why would
it.
you think she was gonna be able to keep it?
I don't think that he took it back though. I don't think that he would do that.
You think it's a lie?
I think it's a rumor.
They're
think-
saying
you
it's
think they
a
got a
rumor.
reality show coming out?
I think
They're
that
saying
they
that
did.
it's a rumor.
Because
Yeah.
They might really take it.
But
I think
if I
that
was
they
her,
took
I
that.
would keep the car. I would trade in the car and get a car that
No.
no,
No.
just give it back.
No,
It had
be
to be
done
right.
with
It
it.
was
Wash
still
your
in his
hands.
name.
Wash your hands.
Wash your
with
No,
hands.
it's in her
with it.
name.
Because if it,
No, because
no.
then you're gonna be seeing me out like
Right,
that's why
right.
you in that car. I got
Right,
you now.
right,
Yeah, because
Keep it.
they couldn't get a repo if it wasn't her name. If it wasn't her,
that's
she
true.
couldn't
That's
be able
true.
to take it back.
That's
so
true.
true.
It is in his
Yeah.
name.
It is in his name. I don't
And
see him
quite
taking
frankly,
that
that's
back.
what
So
that
it
was
could
my
be true,
thoughts on
yeah.
it. My thoughts was on it is like, first of all, I'm not going to take a car unless you bought it for me, paid in full
And
with
put
my
it
name
in.
on it,
Yeah.
with
'Cause that's
my
not a
name on the
gift.
paperwork.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause that's
otherwise,
It's like a leash.
Yeah.
How do
in a
you
way.
So
how do you
otherwise-
give somebody a car with your name on it?
I mean,
though?
a lot of people
A lot
do,
of
and a
people
lot of
do that.
girls,
Yeah.
and a lot of girls
people
take
No, I'm
it.
saying like if
How
I
do you
give
put their
somebody
name on it?
if I give somebody anything, I want it in your name.
Yeah,
not-
yeah, yeah.
not in-
Right,
Right.
Yeah.
But a
I
lot of
think in
people do
those
that.
incidents, because they are just in a relationship.
Yeah, they're like,
he gonna
okay.
like.
We'll
you
be
can
See,
see
together
that's
why-
why
That's
that's why
the
you don't do
situation.
stuff
That's how
like
you
that.
know.
But that's
Yeah.
how people go though. I got people. They buy a little purse from Route 21. I'm breaking up. Give me that purse I bought
Oh
you.
no,
The Route 21
Route
purse?
21.
It's levels to the petty.
Do that.
Give me that-
levels to the
Give me
petty.
that
They
40
want
back.
that purse back.
Give me that
I
40
know
back.
for sure he want that Bentley
Listen,
back.
it's
That's
levels to the petty.
Give me
It's
that
levels to the
$15
petty.
back.
You can have his car, you can have a house, like
Yeah.
the big tangible items, you can keep
Well,
it.
that's
This
fine, too,
purse
huh?
and these shoes, I'm keeping the purse and the
Yeah,
shoes.
that's
I'm
petty though.
keeping the jewelry.
Why
Yeah.
would you ask for that back?
Yeah, I won't
What I'm gonna do with them shoes?
But that's what I'm
Take
saying.
back.
Guys are petty here, so I can just imagine what they
just
doing
in his
there.
feelings.
Guys
Just
are
in the
petty everywhere.
feelings.
That's what I'm
Girls are
saying.
petty
So
too.
People are petty.
People are petty when it comes to
Yeah.
relationships.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because if it was me, she wouldn't have got no Bentley. She'd have got like a 99 Neon or something. With like 2 payments.
But would it be paid off? No, 99 it should have been paid off.
Oh, like $200 on that.
Nah. You pay $50 a week at First Step.
So weak. First Choice Auto.
He might get a little fancy. Go to Nationwide.
Y'all gotta test drive them. Test drive the hell out of them cars.
No, you gotta test drive them for a month.
Like you said,
no, for real. You need to drive that car all around Toledo before you buy it.
If you buying me something, put it in my name.
Any car you buy.
Period. You have to, or else you can keep it.
Yeah, if you buying me something, put it in my name. If not, I'm cool.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Saweetie and Quavo, 50 Cent, it has even decided to chime in. 50 Cent, I feel like he's always
mess with everybody.
He is always talking shit.
Yeah.
So he basically posted, quote, B, you went where? And said, what to who? Oh no, you got to call you a Uber. Laughing out loud. So nobody knows exactly what I mean.
Basically talking about Saweetie. He's Quavo. He's talking about
he's Quavo saying that.
Where you going?
You went where? You think you going where?
Oh, yeah.
Give me my car.
Give my car back. Go call
Okay.
Uber. Yeah.
I'm like,
and me and Young Boy had popped on Twitter too, and like was smoking and doing a video, like laughing, like bruh. I'm like, wow, they really are clowning Quavo.
I couldn't really hear.
Quavo must be pissed.
First of all, I love Young Boy, NBA. I like his music, you know, when I'm feeling like that. But do we ever understand what he's saying?
They're going outside.
Well, yeah, I know that.
That's all I can listen to.
Trying to have in the camera.
Yeah.
It's so funny that y'all brought up Young Boy because he actually he been going through some things lately.
Yeah.
He like had an opportunity to like work with several people that he's basically just turned down.
J.
Like
Cole, one of them.
Yeah, J. Cole. He remember I think
8
we
hours.
reported on the story. I think I reported on the story a couple weeks ago where he left J. Cole basically sitting at the studio for 8 hours. He had a scheduled session with J. Cole. Didn't even show up. And okay, so then after that, DJ Academics is who's basically like, you know, who he does work with or whatever, who basically tries to get him opportunities. He basically gave him a list of rappers, like, you know, these are the people you need to work with, like you need to, you know, they ready to work with you type stuff. And Lil Baby was one. He was at the top of the list. Basically, he wanted Young Boy to do a verse, and he basically was like, nah, man, you know, I can't do no verse with him. Like, you know, I ain't trying to, basically, like, he don't want to, but I guess he been going through some things. So he basically said it ain't got nothing to do with them. He's like, it's just, you know, like, he ain't doing music right now or something.
He did post a video. I don't know if it was on Instagram or Twitter, but he did like say like, you know, he was going through some stuff. He's like, I just feel very dark, and I feel like and you can tell just by looking at him, you can tell he's battling a lot of demons. But that comes with the lifestyle he lives.
Yeah,
but it comes with the lifestyle he lives. A lot of these men are out here traumatized.
Yeah,
and going through some stuff.
He's so young, and he got all this money. You gotta imagine all the people depending on him.
Kids.
He's got all these kids. He's got not only that, I'm sure his mom, his you know, his people, his friends, his boys, whatever. Everybody's depending on him. He's taking out, like, your money grows, but then all these expectations grow, and all these people, more money, more problems.
Absolutely.
And he's a kid for real.
So
at the end of the day, he's a kid for real. Like, he's young.
I don't think he's 25.
Wow, he's not even 25. And he came in the game young. What he was like 17 or 18 when he first got, you know, got all that money and got signed. So it's like now it's really hitting him, and he's going through it. It's pressure. It's a lot of pressure, and then it's a lot of pressure to have to keep coming. You gotta keep coming with that. You gotta stay away. You gotta stay,
especially in a social media era of music. You have to.
You know what I mean? And then people act like they're real strong and hard or whatever. But when you see all these people coming for you on social media,
it's hard.
You know what I'm saying? That's hard to deal with.
Yeah. Like Bernie Mac said, welcome to the stripping game.
You're not even 25 years old. You got your whole family and your whole community,
your street people,
like depending on you.
Yep.
And what they shouldn't be dependent, like especially if I'm not blood related to you, don't talk to me.
But
some of the blood related,
that's too.
The blood related, don't talk to me.
You know who's genuine and who not. Cause you know who was with you when you was down.
But when you that young, you want to be looking like
you want everybody to love you.
Yeah, you want everybody to just spend money with you.
Yeah, you get over that once you hit that mark. Like, okay.
But it's sad because a lot of these young men are going through stuff like that. Like, I was just having a conversation with a friend of mine, and like, I'm not from Toledo. So
where you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Chicago. Don't say it like that. Don't do that.
Chicagoland.
Don't do that.
Chicagoland.
But, you know, I was just talking to my friend, and it's like, you know, meeting people from here, like, you guys lived a whole different life than me.
Absolutely.
Like, a whole different life. Like, for example, I had a friend of mine, and he, actually one of my clients, she was telling me, she's like, yeah, I hung out with this guy one time, and she's like, you know, it's his first time coming over my house, and she's like, we go in his car to go get something to eat, and I reached down, and I, like, felt a gun, and she's like, why would you feel the need to bring this to meet me? And he's like, because I ain't never been over here before, I don't know you, like, and the trauma and like the PTSD that a lot of
Chicago, yeah.
No, this is here.
Oh, this was here?
This is here. No, this is here.
Oh, yeah.
Because and I was like, what? Like, but every guy I know is like that. Like, I talk to my guy friends and they're like, no, you have to be, you know, there was a point in time in Toledo where you could, if you was from here, you couldn't go over there.
Yeah.
And it was just like, you guys are really traumatized. Like, especially these young men out here. That's why it's like, they look like that. They drink. They do all the stuff that they do because they're messed up in the head. And it's just like, it's a really big need for therapy.
Putting in that work is serious because, you know,
it is.
Especially if you got somebody else doing your time for you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna battle with demons. There's a lot of cats in jail doing other cats' time. And these cats out here walking free, thinking cool, they got away, but really their mind is going crazy.
Oh, yeah. Right.
You're
watching your back constantly.
Eating them up inside.
God ain't gonna let you go through that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that
deep.
is crazy.
It's
it is deep.
Yeah.
And you're right.
And that's everywhere. And it does come with that lifestyle. And it sucks, but you can see it looking at people and it's just like, this is not the life we were meant to live. Like, it's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, it is.
And some people can't get out of that. I said all that to say that. Like, that's why NBA YoungBoy is going through a hard time. Because like you said, he's young. Some people can't, you know, take a step back and look at the bigger picture and be like, damn, I might need to talk to somebody or do something. Right. They just deal with it every day, getting worse.
And because then they feel like, I mean, at the end of the day, and the sad truth about it is that he would just get ripped apart in social, you know what I'm saying, in social media. If he does go get help, if he does really see, now he's got a whole population of people basically clowning him on the internet with memes and this and that, you know, so it's like he can't even be really vulnerable and go, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, when
even Chris Brown too.
When young people get money, they feel power. They feel like they got power. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people got the 1400. A lot of these young kids got that 1400. Thought they was really balling. I know they only got like $5-6 now.
But you know what?
They see the reality of it.
Yeah, and even being popular on social media gives people power. They feel like, you know what I'm saying?
They feel like they're somebody.
They do. Like,
I'm a dude from the video that failed and y'all was laughing at me.
Yeah. And they go places and get famous off of dumb stuff.
So we were. I was listening to the Breakfast Club this morning, and Charlemagne gave the donkey of the day to this dude who in he was. Well, I don't know if he's from San Diego, but he was with this kid at the San Diego Zoo. Took his kid past 2 security. One of the fences was a electrical security fence. He got past both of the fences. Took his kid into a encagement where there was elephants because he wanted to get a picture close up with the elephant. Had his 2-year-old in his hand with him. The elephant, of course,
attacked him.
Charges at him. And so he goes to run to get out of the thing, throws the baby. Throws the baby to, I don't know it now. Okay, they said he like tried to throw him under the fence. So I don't know if he was like trying to throw the baby,
he was
like
panicking.
I don't know what. I don't know.
Oh my
I don't know if he dropped the baby. I don't know if he was trying to throw the baby out. I don't really know what he was trying to do.
It was a safety mechanism.
I don't know. I think he was trying to throw the baby like under the fence, like throw the baby out because the elephant was charging at him. The way Charlemagne was talking about it on the thing, he was making it seem like the baby dropped him, but I think he was trying to throw the baby out. You know what I'm saying? Because the elephant was charging at him. You know, but either way. He was probably trying to get a viral moment. Like we are in that day and age where he literally took his baby into an elephant cage.
So what happened?
He was able. Well, he's facing charges. He got out. Okay. They got out. Everything's okay. They were fine. But now he's facing charges. He's facing like child cruelty charges.
Oh yeah.
Like he's in jail on bond on like a $100,000 bond. Like all because he wanted to get a moment, like for social media.
I wonder what the baby mom was thinking.
Man, what? Oh my gosh,
so
I would be ready to murder him.
I'd be ready to murder him. She called the police on him because I would have. Like, girl, take him because I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill him.
That's probably why he's still in jail. She ain't posting no bond on him or nothing.
No, you're not getting one red cent.
His child support going through the roof. He's down.
No, listen, just sign your rights over, big dog. We don't even need you.
Like, I don't even want you. Like, I don't want to be affiliated with you. Changing the last name and everything.
You are done.
So there was a comment here. Kanye West is considered.
Yeah, shout out to Breon Hall, Dr. Hall, our sponsor.
Hey, he said one of the wealthiest. He is the wealthiest black man in America, but he's got major mental issues. First of all, Kanye is my favorite rapper. No Kanye slander will be tolerated.
Well, you better sign him up.
He's a genius.
Help him get
You know what? I say that all the time because Kanye thinks differently.
Yes.
He like when you think about the way we think.
He's got an eccentric mind.
When you think about the way we think about one track, right? We think about the melody. When Kanye thinks, he thinks about layers like a symphony. When you got this going on, you got this going on, you got this going on. So he thinks about all that stuff at one time. So his conversation is different from ours.
Yeah.
His thought process.
He has layers.
Right. His thought process is different from ours. So we cannot understand that level of thinking. So we say that's crazy.
Yeah. But they also said that like literally he's never been the same ever since what happened with his mom.
Oh yeah, I can understand that. There's some trauma there. There's a lot of trauma.
I'm sure you can relate to that because you speak a lot about that, like losing your mom. Yeah. Like he lost his mom and they said he's never been the same, like ever.
It's happening.
And you know what?
Especially if you don't deal with it.
Yeah.
And you still need therapy.
And you just try to suppress it.
And then that could have been his sacrifice that he didn't know, and that could have messed him up too.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, when you're winning the way he was when he came into the game, you gotta you're gonna lose something and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna try to break you. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's the purpose of the industry.
New levels, new devils.
But you remember they always said geniuses were crazy or mad. Albert Einstein was considered the mad scientist.
Yeah.
Mozart.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
Jesse.
He's
like for real though.
He's crazy. But he called you a genius. Take it.
He know
He's
what it
a
is.
creative genius.
But that's why
I always just call you the creative genius.
Like, you know, when Kanye has his like outbursts and does his crazy stuff, like, yeah, sometimes I'd be like, but at the same time, it's just like, like you said, he thinks different. So when he was doing the whole Trump thing, it was like, maybe he was thinking different. Who freaking knows?
So,
I know a lot of black people that support Trump.
was he thinking different when he did Taylor Swift like that?
Yes.
He was
He was thinking Beyonce had the best video of all time.
I'm gonna let you have your moment, but no. You know what's so sad? Jay-Z didn't even ride for his woman like Kanye did.
No, right.
Beyonce didn't even ride for herself. Beyonce was like, no, I don't want no part. Right.
She was better like Kanye.
She was like, yo, what are you doing?
He was about to profess his love for her. She was nervous. She was like, wait a minute.
She was like,
it was one time. It was one time.
But I think that's something a part of all of us though. One part we have down packed and something else to be like, no, we don't get that. Like
spiral out of control.
Or even just general conversation. Like I can think a certain way and you'd be like, why would you think that type of way? But it's something in my mind that I feel a type of way. You know what I mean? Like you can specialize in something and not understand what other people think, and I feel like that's just anybody. Yeah. But since he's out there, since these celebrities are out there, we expect them to do this and do that and do that and do this. But whatever they did made them their money.
But you know what? The Kardashian family too has a lot to do with why he is the way he is. Just imagine being under a magnifying.
I mean, look what happened to Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom, fine. And now he's good. He's healthy. He's happy. He's thriving.
I wouldn't say fine.
No, he's better.
He's better.
He was great when he met. What he was 6 men of the year.
He was in his prime when he was out with her,
and he literally
spiraled out of control.
Talking about rock bottom.
Them Kardashians are always getting our brothers.
They call them the Black Widows.
OJ, Lamar, Kanye.
No, for real.
All
OJ got up out of there.
OJ was messing with Chris.
Oh, definitely. There was rumors that he was Chloe's dad. Yeah. That's why Chloe's so damn tall.
These are allegations. We don't know if they're fact or not.
Allegations.
You didn't hear that the 409
No, that was like on the show for a minute. Yeah, it was a big deal. It was
and it was like
I loved Lamar.
I loved Lamar.
He was the coolest crackhead ever.
I really liked him, but he did hit rock bottom though. That was crazy.
Like, no, how did you go from elite to rock bottom?
But even Scott, look at Scott. I love Scott.
He got up out of there. He got up out of there.
But remember, he got hit real hard too.
Yeah, before he got out of there,
he hit rock bottom too. So he was out. But I used to love Scott too.
Yes, I love Scott. He was hilarious. He's a dog. All of them, real quick. He did.
Kristen made Bruce go to a woman.
Oh my God!
Every man. I mean, people have already. I mean, they've been said it. They said that every man that like went through that family. Like
we don't really know too much of Corey.
Except for Reggie.
Corey's weird.
Corey
except for Reggie Bush.
He got up out of there. He got up out of there real quick.
Like, what? You want to do a TV show?
I'm out.
I cheated.
He did like 2 episodes and was like, I swear to God.
This is not for me.
This ain't for me.
Tristan, he just going put.
Who?
Listen, Tristan Thompson.
Oh yeah.
He was barely there.
Yeah,
you know whatever happened with the one dude.
So they're not together anymore?
They keep going back and forth, but he's like, I'm not getting to the sunken place.
Listen, he with her, he with Jordan, he with
the sunken place.
He with his ex.
And what was the one dude's name that Kim married for like 2 seconds?
Chris Humphries.
Whatever happened to him?
He gone.
Yeah,
Kanye got rid of him.
He got cut in the NBA.
No, Kanye got rid of him for real.
Yeah.
Jay-Z had bought. He he bought the Nets at the time.
Damn.
And
Oh, yeah,
was
and
like,
they-
he said, "You lucky." I swear.
Yeah,
to God,
that's
he
what
shut
happened.
up.
They got
No
cut.
song. He said, "You lucky." I didn't tell Jay to drop him from the team.
Jada had that kind of power at the time. He just was a face to
he
get,
was just
get the
talking.
team.
He was just talking.
Yeah, but he didn't end up getting cut anyway. So
Nah.
Damn. And Tony said the Kardashian women is the women they talk about in Proverbs.
Yeah, for real.
That's so crazy. So
And
let
I
me
used to
ask
love
you. Let me
watching
ask
them.
you,
Me and my
Nessa,
mom.
because you weren't here that day when we were just talking about it. I was talking about it last week. Do you know who Sarah Jakes Roberts is? She's TD Jakes' daughter, right?
Okay,
But
yes.
she's also a world-renowned pastor now herself.
Okay.
And she's having a seminar with Kris Jenner. Like they basically came together to have like this boss seminar. They're charging $197.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
like
pastor and a momager. Okay.
yeah. So they're coming together to teach women how to basically
be a boss,
keep God at the center of their business, but become a boss, I guess.
I don't know, because I feel like Chris do witchcraft.
Right. So this was the thing. It became this big thing all over social media because people were like, people who have always respected Sarah Jakes, and they're like, hold on, like, wait a minute. What type of
That's two different
what type of
dynamics.
collaboration is this? This woman made her money and made her living off of like
sex.
basically selling her soul. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how is she now teaming up with a woman that's,
Money.
So and they charging $197 a ticket.
That's
like
money.
for virtual.
That's
Yeah,
popular.
for virtual.
That's
For
popular.
virtual.
Yeah, that's like
So,
me finding the most popular person. Like, yeah, come get services by me.
Yeah.
and-
So a lot of people are
trying to get
now
paid.
looking at Sarah Jakes like with the side
Yeah,
eye, like,
side.
whoa, what is you on?
But we
trying to get paid.
We been knew the
They
church
got a big
wasn't
church to pay
even.
for down there in Corona. Ain't nobody been to service.
Yeah, and you
But
know
understand,
exactly.
bills got to be paid.
No,
Yeah,
bills
yeah.
have to
I
Bills
mean,
got
but
to be paid.
even
They-
since Corona though, she's still been doing her thing. No, they still.
It ain't enough. You see how big TD church
Yeah.
is?
Yeah, but that's
You
what
see
I'm
how big
saying.
he is? He got
They don't-
appetite.
That's what I'm saying. You think that people still ain't
They
sending
got
that money?
people. They got people
Yeah,
on
they
You
are.
think that
payroll.
people still ain't sending them cash
They
apps?
need
Oh,
more.
they still getting that money.
They
And
ain't
she's
all
still
money.
doing
You ever
her.
watch that show Greenleaf?
When it comes to some people, no money is enough.
Yeah, no, for real.
They want to make more.
Just like that guy who killed his kids. Like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know. I love Sarah Jakes Roberts. You know, I don't want to judge. You know, because at the end of the day, you never really
Yeah.
know. Like what a lot of people were saying in defense of her was like, listen, at the end of the day, y'all are being judgmental. Like God walked with the ugliest of people. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I've been an ugly person, and God continues to walk with me. So I can't judge anybody, and we don't know how He's trying to use Kris
Yes,
Jenner.
and we
You know
don't
what I'm
know
saying?
the conversations they've had.
Exactly.
Chris trying to change her. Like,
Exactly.
you're right.
So a
We
lot of
should've.
so in defense of them, it's like people need to quit being so judgmental, and that's the problem. Like people have this expectation. Like
Yeah.
how you know Kris Jenner ain't saved? How you know she
Right,
don't know
right,
God?
right,
Like you don't
right.
know
You
what
don't
this
know people
woman.
relationships
You know what I'm
with
saying?
God.
So
Absolutely.
and you don't know. You never know. So
Okay, but speaking of
That's
money
both sides of
and the Kardashians, well, this was about Kylie Jenner. Okay, how y'all feel about this? So it's being reported that Kylie Jenner's makeup artist needed to have a major brain surgery that cost $60,000. And they're saying that she only donated $5,000. The fans are going crazy. Like, you're worth $1 billion.
Wow.
And you're setting up a GoFundMe and can only do $5,000. Why would you do that?
That's
How do y'all
crazy.
feel about that?
It's her money. Ain't nobody trying to count her
True.
money.
You can't tell me
Be
what's
grateful
going
for
on.
the
You do my
$5,000.
makeup. Like, I
Right.
mean, not to be like that, but you do my makeup. It's
She
not
gave
like
her
you're
something,
my
though.
friend.
That's just like-
You're my
they
assistant.
saying
Like
It
60,000
is
ain't even
messed
gonna
up.
put no dent in her
I mean,
account.
like,
Yeah,
damn.
that's
Like,
She do her makeup. She should have 60. Like
No, it's a guy.
he should have 60. He do her makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does celebrity makeup.
He should have.
He's got to get paid. And
You're making
and
money.
she's
And she ain't
she's
the
probably
only
not the
one.
only client. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, you can't tell people what to do with their money. Like $1 billion or $1,000. Mind your business.
I never understood that. Even when
Yeah.
Michael Jordan was still playing, and people would say, well, he don't give contributions to the hood and all this stuff. He did make contributions, but he didn't make it known.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell people what to do with their money. Even with LeBron and Jalen Rose with his school in Detroit. Like, you can't tell people what to do with their money, how to spend their money. It's their money. So
Yeah.
I mean, at
Again,
least she gave some. Five
Yeah.
bands
Right,
is
yeah.
better than nothing.
Again,
Give
it's
me
the
5 bands. It's
expectation.
changing my life
Yeah,
right now.
It's the
He having brain
expectation.
surgery. It ain't just for him to kick it.
I
I
mean,
mean,
know,
I have
but-
family. I'm sure you got insurance. Like,
me
it's
personally, if
necessary.
I ever made it to that stature and I had that type of money and my makeup artist needed, I would give the $60,000.
too.
You know
I
what I'm
would
saying?
too.
But
at the
everybody's
end of the
different,
day,
right? I
everybody
probably would
is
too.
different. You
I
know?
probably would too.
Everybody's different. and
I would give him my half.
It is what
right.
it is.
So it's, the people
I
are
would say
different.
more than
Yeah.
5,000.
Yeah,
if
I-
anything
if I
more
had
than
bread like
5,000,
that, I would definitely look out,
would.
but-
I was about
Yeah.
to say I would. Just because you don't know how I get
But I be
close to
thinking
my
I'm too
makeup
nice,
artists and
so-
people like that. So I would
Maybe we're
definitely-
too nice.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Maybe that's why we're still broke.
Giving out too much.
In
Yeah, I
sports
definitely
this
would.
week, I don't know if y'all watch sports, ladies.
Yeah.
LeBron James hurt his ankle.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he's out indefinitely. So they're going to look at his ankle and see what's going on with it.
Oh, and what's
So
that going to do for the
hopefully he can
Lakers?
come- it's going to be bad because
Yeah. He says it's going to be bad.
no, really,
Let's talk about
because
it.
Anthony Davis is already out
Yes.
with an injury. And so now without LeBron, they don't have anybody to go to.
Yeah, they spent all their money on Anthony Davis and LeBron, so everybody else is regular.
Yeah, now they're looking for trades to see if they can get somebody. But and then LaMelo Ball broke his fractured his wrist.
I seen that,
which is pretty sad because he was in the race to get the Rookie of the Year, like 19.
Oh wow! So he's like fresh in the game.
Yeah, but he's one of the one of the better players.
There was a lot going on this weekend. Because speaking of sports now,
March Madness.
No, not that.
I was watching that.
Okay.
March Madness.
I'm talking about the dude. Who is Deshaun Watson? Who he play for?
For the Houston Texans.
Now he the one that was supposed to have giving out all this relationship advice, and then he got found cheating in his bed. Yeah. The black dude with the little tuxedo.
No.
His name is Devon.
That's how
That's Devon. Yeah.
Wait, who? Wait,
No, it was Derek. It was Derek Jackson. That's his name.
Yeah,
The dude with the
Deshaun.
relationship advice.
No.
The dude that be on Facebook.
No, Instagram.
He got
Not Derek
caught.
Jackson.
He got caught cheating, right?
No.
Yeah, in his bed.
No.
I don't know
In his
if it-
bed.
I don't know the
caught
details.
cheating?
In his own bed.
In his own bed.
Yes, he did.
You know what? I'm
So,
not surprised.
Deshaun-
I'm
He got a
not
picture of side
surprised.
chick and everything.
I'm not surprised.
Deshaun Watson plays for the Houston Texans. He's a quarterback for the Houston Texans. But like last Monday, I think I said that he had one reported
somebody sent me a story.
like a sexual
Sexual assault
charge.
Oh.
It was one on last Monday. Last Friday it was 7.
Yeah.
Saturday they reported it was 12.
And these were incidents that happened years ago, apparently.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm
They had
still
a-
tripping
they
out
had-
Derek
who
Johnson.
faced
He
that
really
on there?
got caught
He
cheating.
did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna share it with you.
It's
crazy.
all on
I'm
Instagram.
not
Relationship
surprised.
advice every 2
I'm not
hours.
surprised.
Listen.
That's why they was
Married or
calling
not.
I'm not surprised because it's just
Wow.
like the dudes who be on Facebook trying to give us
Yes.
women all this womenly
You
advice.
need to do this and you need to do
what
that.
we need to be doing, but then they be the same ones who be like on all the girls' pages who
Yes.
got they butts
Yes.
out and that's
Loving
doing
it.
all the same things that they claim they don't like, but y'all be on there hurting their pictures, making all these comments. Y'all got so much advice for us and what we need to be doing. It's laughable. It's laughable. It's funny.
I'm hurt.
It's so funny.
Y'all hurt?
I'm not hurt because I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised at all.
I used to be listening to it like, man, damn, that shit sound good, but he probably cheating too.
Nah,
See?
for real. You
See?
You know what's so crazy? I didn't know he was married.
See, that's y'all problem. That's y'all problem.
We were right.
No,
I'm
we
just
were
playing.
right.
I'm
Yeah,
just playing.
intuition was there. I always follow my
playing.
gut.
It's intuition.
I always follow my gut. Cheater.
I was like, he's too fine to be
Cheater.
that good. Like, it's just too good to be true.
Too good to
like,
be true,
he
yeah.
was fine, and then you got all this
Good advice.
and
You look
you
fine.
married
too.
You know what? I don't
Fine.
You look like
understand.
you smell good.
Why did they do that to themselves?
Why did they do that to
Like,
us?
I'm not gonna-
Women like me and give me
No,
hope. I'll be having
no,
hope.
you can't look
I'll
at
be
that as
having
hope.
So everybody gonna just get cheated on,
It's
basically.
all
Basically.
At this point.
At this point.
No, I can't say that.
Do you feel like
Okay,
You just gotta pick somebody
I
that
don't
you
wanna
can
be cheated
love.
on.
No. Listen,
How do
no.
you know?
You just gotta pick
You'll
somebody
never
that you can
know.
love through it.
You'll
This is
never
how I
know.
feel.
You'll never
I
know.
feel like I feel like this.
That's
My
just-
thing is, if you don't never know, like, hey,
Yeah.
be happy if you
You
never
ain't never
know.
got
Like, be
cheated on,
happy
yeah.
if he respects you enough to never let you find out.
Oh, that's
You're supposed
crazy.
to
That's
protect. You're supposed to protect
That's sad.
your
That is
partner's
crazy.
relationship.
This is how I feel.
I'm
I
sad.
feel like
It is,
I'm
but that's
hurt.
life.
How
That's
you feel?
reality.
This is
I'm
how I
hurt.
feel. I feel like everybody's gonna get cheated on, or everybody's gonna cheat at some point until they find the person that makes them not want to do. Like
Yeah.
literally, when you
Yeah.
find that person that make you be like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like you know what I'm saying?
Does that happen?
But then chances are that person is cheating.
Not in this day and age, everybody by
It's
themselves.
possible.
I mean, it's
I
possible.
know some people that really are just like all about
yeah.
each other.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
All about each other.
I
When
can
we go
agree
on
there.
break, I'm about to pray.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of break,
We need to
should
message
probably go on
Sierra.
break.
All right,
Man, we've been gone this morning,
shout out to
huh?
our sponsors, Hot Box, Toledo, Essential Vibes, Mud City ENT,
Yep.
Lance Self, the People Salesman, Greater New Psalmist Church,
Amen.
Young Men and Women for Change,
Yes.
J. Rush Jennings,
Yeah.
and Sasha Denise,
Oh,
our newest
we got
sponsor.
it.
Hey, yes. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the Rise and Grind Morning Show,
She got a song and somebody was on the song saying,
if you would like to become a sponsor of the all new Rise and Grind Morning Show, make sure you send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com and you can become a sponsor of our show. So we're going to take a quick break. Make sure you guys keep it locked right here. We got some interesting talking coming back.
I'm broken. I'll never be the same. I'll be my mama's I'm broken. I'll never be the same. Got me by my new name. I'm broken. I'll never be the same. Got me by my new name. I'm broken. I'll never be the same. Got me by my new name. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name. I'm broken.
My first experience going to a dealership, I had bad credit, and the salesman made me feel horrible. I don't ever want you to have that feeling nor that experience. I guess that's why for the past 9 years they call me the people salesman. Good credit or bad credit, it does not matter to me. No matter your situation, if there's a way to get what you want done, I promise you, I will do everything I can to find it. So please be sure to stop and see me today at your people salesman.
It's the vibe for me, it's your vibe for me. Do you see me out there vibing freely? I don't care, I'm a vibe anywhere. Take a drive or by fair, apply your fashion cause I'm rare. It's the vibe for me.
Ohio wanna rise. You don't want no problem with us guys. Ohio wanna rise. Yeah, look. Name a better duo. Ain't no niggas you know. I came from the heavens. Parked the car on Pluto. The Audemars Hublot. Pockets fat as sumo. Women on me, you know. They wanna do the you know. I'm not the number 2. I'm the numero uno. When me and Fi together, the conflict is crucial. The diamonds is future. My cousin is shooter. Other one a scammer. Another one a booster. I like them dark, full of melanin. I'm a fix, she my medicine. Her ass shake like it's gelatin. The plug called, he bout the melanin. Your man called, he bout to tell again. They got him preaching like the reverend now. This local shit is irrelevant.
If you're tired of church as usual and you're looking for something invigorating, exciting with passion, then the Greater New Psalmist Baptist Church, 3251 Glendale, is the place for you. We are a people that's determined to occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change. The only thing's missing is you. Meet us at 3251 Glendale Avenue as we continue to be relevant and occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change.
Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., Founder and Executive Director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
My brother's in Texas training for aerospace.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Just come through, bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey, just come through, bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey, you ain't seen me in a minute, I ain't heard you in a while. Nah, girl, shawty, you should come through and let me see your pretty smile. Come here, bitch. Go ahead and bring your friends, I know y'all want a good time. And I got my crew with me, so let me reclaim what's mine. Nah, I'm just playing, I got the bottles poppin' and the music rockin'. And we ain't stoppin'. It's a house party, so don't be tardy. That ass so fat, got me singing like Marley. And your whole crew got a lot of ass too. Go ahead, get loose, shake your ass, boo. Best believe my crew be on ratchet shit too. I guess the whole birds of a feather thing's true. Just come through, bring your friends, I got my crew. Sippin' on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey, just come through, bring your friends, I got my crew. Sippin' on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey. What you sipping on, Crown? How you getting down? The drink so smooth, just like your pretty brown skin on me, but you know how that be. Now baby girl gon' throw that ass on me. Oh, I'm sipping on Patron, yeah, I'm in the zone. Just tryna fuck you all night till the morning. I know you got a man, so I gotta get you home. Baby girl, yeah, you already know what I'm on. I might mix it with Douce, tryna get loose, pocket full of ones, and I'm tryna see that ass shake. And you might get them all if you shake it well. Bitch, get that pussy up, bet I won't tell. Back to the room, the bedroom, boom. Throw you in the bed, make a movie on Zoom. So call your friend and she coming upstairs. We gon' have a threesome, yeah, I don't care. Just come through, bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and Douce too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey, just come through. Bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and Douce too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey.
You are now listening to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, presented by 419 The Grind.
Hey, welcome back. You are tuned into the all-new Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, K, Clyde, Green, and Jay. We got our girl Ness here, guest co-hosting with us.
Ness.
And we have our new guest in the building. It's our boy Roshawn Jones with Soul City Boxing and Wrestling Gym. Thank you for coming in. Hey, how's the energy? How you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling good. Do I gotta have a headphone on?
Yep.
Kinda.
If you want to hear yourself.
Yeah.
I don't.
If you want to hear what's going on, you don't? Okay, then you can take them off. You don't have to have them on. So thank you for coming in. Make sure you get close to the mic, though. You got to stay close to the mic. Yeah, so thanks for coming in here. We appreciate you rising and grinding with us. We want you to tell the listeners and viewers who you are. Who is Roshawn Jones? Where'd you grow up? What high school did you go to?
And what's your zodiac sign?
For sure, Taurus, for sure.
All right.
Yes, well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Thanks for reaching out to me. Shout out to Brad Mawson and the Mawson family.
Hey. Yeah, shout out to the Mawsons.
He in the comments, too.
That's my guy.
My name is Roshawn Jones. I'm a co-founder of Soul City Boxing and Wrestling Gym, along with my father, Otha Jones Jr., O'Shea Jones, Olympic hopeful, Otha Jones III, professional boxer, 5-0. And, you know, I'm grateful to be here. We lost a lot of lives, you know, being where we're at in the inner city with kids coming in, younger kids coming out. And we're just a nonprofit organization that help inner city kids fight childhood obesity, graduate high school, graduate college, and some people, you know, they don't even go to college, they go to trade school.
That's dope.
And, you know, we're just trying to lead those individuals into the right direction.
That's dope.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you said you started it with your father?
Yes.
How long when did you guys start it, first of all?
We started in 2009, but we first started in the living room, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, with the
You said you grew up in what side of town?
I grew up on all sides of town, West Toledo mostly.
What school did you go to?
I went to Start High School.
Okay, Roy C.
I graduated from Start.
Did you graduate from Start?
Yeah, I
You graduated from Start too? Hey, Spartans. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you try college at all when you came out?
Yes, I tried. I went to Owens Community College and University of Toledo. I was in post-secondary, so I was in college when I was in high school. So.
Okay, so what were you going to college for?
Business management.
Okay.
Which is what I'm doing now.
Oh, awesome. Excuse me. So, was your father was your father a boxer back in his younger days? And
my father was into combat sports, and my mother was into basketball. She was very athletic. She still is, but she's also incarcerated. Free my mom.
Oh, wow. Free mom. Yeah.
She hold it down.
I'm holding it down for her.
For sure.
Sending her money and everything like that. But
wow.
You know, people go through things. And,
Absolutely.
And I just want to keep her name alive. And
Say her name.
her son is, you know, doing great things.
What's her name?
Janetta Miles.
Yeah, shout out to Janetta.
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 We got it.
I love it. I think I appreciate you being transparent about that and just saying, you know, because there's so many people that watch our show all over the world. We are the #1 podcast voted 2020 in the Toledo City paper. And so, you know, I like that you're transparent and you're telling your story and, you know, let people know, yes, everybody goes through things and you can be going through something right now and be behind bars or whatever it is that you're going through. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person. That doesn't mean that your life is over. You still have a whole life ahead of you and you can turn things around. So I love that you're keeping your mom's name alive and holding it down for her. That's a beautiful thing.
So you said you're a boxer too? You're 5-0?
Yes. No, I'm 3-0.
You're 3-0?
But I'm
so
a
undefeated. Period.
Right.
I mean,
Raw knockouts.
Okay. So you got a family full of athletes,
Yeah,
right?
family full of athletes.
That's dope. So you have no choice but to be great.
Right.
Are you the older brother or the younger
Yeah, I'm the
brother?
older brother.
Okay.
I'm the one, that hold things down and, keep everything going.
So you had to have them hands together.
For sure.
Yeah. And your sister, you said, is Olympic hopeful. Yes. She's training for the Olympics?
Yes.
Wow. That's amazing.
They compete in Argentina in May.
You said it so cool, too.
Yeah,
you
this is what she do.
Right, you said it like
He's
it's
used
a
to it by now.
championship. Like, that's huge.
I've been hearing her name for a while, though. She's been boxing all over the world for a minute. Actually, she's related to my kid's dad's family.
Yeah.
I went to school with her sister Khadijah.
Right.
So like Dee, her mom, like so all of them, like that's how I knew who she was.
Yeah.
And now I didn't even know you guys were related. But she's dope. Like she's been fighting for a while.
Yeah.
For sure. We
so he's related to Doris Jones and that Jones family?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't think so. A lot of our family is from down south in Tennessee and Pensacola, Florida. But yeah, my sister Shae's getting ready for the Olympics in
That's amazing.
Tokyo.
That is
well, before you make it to the Olympics, you got to qualify for the Olympics.
Right. Okay.
Which is in Argentina, South America. They compete in May 26th, I
Wow.
think. And once she wins top 4 or something like that, which she's probably going to get gold.
Yeah.
Then you qualify for the Olympics.
Are you gonna go?
Oh yeah, for
That's
sure.
amazing.
That's dope.
That is so dope.
Yeah, that is dope.
But prior to this Olympics, we had a kid that we trained named Charles Conwell, Bad News Conwell. He's 15-0 right now in the moment.
Wow.
And he had a tragic fight with Patrick Day. Patrick Day ended up passing away during the fight.
Wow.
2 years ago. R.I.P. to Patrick Day.
Oh my.
And
Jesus.
Wow.
he made it to the Olympics in Rio in 2016. So when I said it's so normal, it's because this is what we do.
Yes, that's dope. That's commendable. Because coming from a small city like Toledo and sending people to the Olympics, was Charles Conwell from here too, or you
He's
just
from Cleveland.
Okay, so he's from
He
Ohio.
went to Scott High School. Commuting back and forth.
Yeah.
And but he graduated from Cleveland.
Toledo always put out them good
No,
boxing,
for real.
though.
Toledo got some heavy hitters.
yeah,
for
sure.
real. For
The
real.
Devin Vargas, he was Olympics, wasn't
Shout
he?
out to Albert Bell.
Albert Bell,
Yeah.
Robert Easton.
Jared, he just won that fight not too long ago.
Robert Easter, all of them.
Yeah, y'all got some heavy hitters.
Wesley
for
Tucker
sure.
went to Olympics too, right?
Wesley
Yeah.
Tucker went to the Olympics?
No,
But they just went back. They just came back from.
Did he try to qualify?
They were down in Atlanta. They had a fight down there.
Right.
Wesley
Him
Tucker and
Antoine Jones.
Antoine Jones. Yep, they were down there in I believe it was Atlanta. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so you train some of these people?
Yep, coming up. I trained with them.
Okay.
But most of the people that I trained was strictly from South City. I just grew up, in the area with Albert Bell, Robert Easter, things like that.
Y'all came up together. That's dope.
That is. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I have a job to get more, kids and young people like that on that path, so they won't go down the wrong path.
Do you have children yourself?
Yes, I have 2 daughters.
Oh, okay. Are they into it?
Yes. No, they're more girly.
But they can knock some stuff out if they need to.
I've been hearing a lot of complaints at daycare.
That's all you need. That's all you need to know. She stands up for
You don't
herself.
want
We're
them to be
good.
fighters, though. You want to be little ladies.
I kind of want my kids to get into law.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
The business side of things.
Yes, that's
Need
dope.
somebody on the business side.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
So you probably you have 2 girls. You don't have any boys yet.
No.
So this probably satisfies you a lot and being able to see, like you said, you take in these young guys, these young boys, and give them something positive to do. And I would think too, I know I have an 8-year-old little boy, and he has sometimes he has like some aggression. I see aggression in him sometimes, and I'm like, he needs I bet that probably is a good release for like young boys who are dealing with things going through life, and they can kind of take it out on the bags.
Exactly. As I was passing in here, I see the Choices Behavior Center is here. We partnered with them a couple years ago, and one of the things that we implemented was how to control your emotions, how to control your anger, when to let it out, and when to hold it in. So
That's
positive reinforcement. That's
Yes.
what we focus on a lot in boxing.
Because being a boxer, when you get mad, you can't just go out there and fight, right?
Thank you.
Hands ready.
Right.
You gotta and yes, you're right. But when you're in the ring and somebody hits you real hard, you can't get mad and get emotional and throw the game plan out the window. You gotta stay
Think
behind your
critically.
jab.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Break them down.
Yeah.
Just like life. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And you said you start at the age of 5?
Yes, 5 years old.
Okay, so do you have a lot of moms or people who bring their kids at 5 go? Because I feel like, okay, I have a 7-year-old about to be 8 and my 4-year-old to be 5, and I'm ready for them to get some kind of structure. You know what I'm saying? Because my oldest, he did basketball for a minute, but when you're kindergarten, that age, they don't really they don't really enforce too much rules. It's not like, so I feel like structure, especially my son getting older, like my oldest, I want to fight him. I know
what you mean.
But it's like my microphone keeps going out. My microphone went out. But so like yeah, it's like gone.
Mine too, but it's okay.
I can still hear you.
Oh, okay. So like, I'm a woman, so I'm looking at him and it's like, I want you to be a man, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but I feel like boys need that structure. So do you have a lot of people who bring their kids in from young and like you've seen them grow from 5
for
and
sure.
up?
I have a kid right now who's 16 years old, and I've been coaching him since he was 6 years old.
Wow.
Oh my God.
This is something I've been doing since I was 16, as like a side hustle, had the kids, because I went to start high school, I wrestled. I was 3-time state qualified, state placer in wrestling.
Oh wow.
And people brought their kids to me to get them good for wrestling.
Right.
For which a lot of kids play football. They want to learn how to position people with football. I trained a lot of kids with that. So this is something I've been doing, you know what I mean? It's like second nature to me. So structure is very good for kids. And plus when you put them in sports like that make them think real fast. It's better for them in school and it's better for them in life. You know what I mean? So,
and you also build bonds with like the kids you train with too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like
you grew up with people like we boxed together growing up. Like it's always gonna be that mutual love and respect. And I feel like boys need that, especially like coming up in inner cities like Toledo's. Like you need that kind of friendship and brotherhood for sure.
We talk to kids about getting a bank account. Getting good credit.
Stuff that we were never taught.
Right. Exactly. My credit score would be way better if I had this implemented into me when I was,
Yes.
And that's what we do. We're trying to get people on the right track. It's a lot of grants out here, a lot of forgivable loans out here that people don't even know about or can't apply for it because they didn't have a bank account. Right. You know what I mean? So as a black community, we gotta give these kids game. You know what I'm saying? And the area that we're in, the graduation rate is very low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if the kids are seeing that, then they're not really, I don't need high school, I don't need a diploma, I don't need to go. It's a cycle. We gotta break the curse.
And I feel like a lot of kids are already thinking they don't need to go to college. And like you said, trade. I feel like when we were going through high school, nobody talked to us about trade school.
Right.
Like nobody like what I do now. They weren't telling me I could do this in high school.
I say that all the time.
And I'm like, I had to wait 5-6 years later to figure out.
$1,000
figure
it out. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I killed myself working in factories, working retail. You know what I'm saying? They're telling me you gotta get a job. You gotta get a job, and just fall into this like line and just be like, you don't have to do that. Like you are doing something that you love to do.
I mean, I like it. I don't love it.
I mean, you do because you're still doing it. You wake up every day and go hard for it. So you do have love for it. It does get overwhelming. It does.
Yeah. And that was gonna be my next question. Like, what's your biggest challenge doing that? Dealing with all these kids, from inner cities and families
and
stuff like
biggest
that.
challenge is seeing someone that you coach from 6 years old. Well, first financial, keeping the gym open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But after that, it's seeing a kid that you coach, you gave him game, you polished him up, and then he want to do things his way. Then he ended up getting killed in the streets.
Oh God,
it's been
that's
about
heartbreaking.
7-8 times something like that
my
happened.
God.
Seeing young kids, try to get that fast money or don't want to get the slow money because boxing is slow money. You're not gonna get a check until you pro.
Right.
Then when you turn pro, it's really going you're gonna be getting 1,000, 1,500. That's your bills that you done had. You know what I mean? So in order to get big fights, or big checks, you gotta get bigger fights and bigger money.
Yeah.
So people be trying to get that fast life and they fall off, and get,
And it's like the lifestyle they see too. Like I said, social media is a big thing. They see everybody flexing with that money, and they want it too, and they want it too. And it's sad, like you said.
It's a right now generation.
It's better than no. It is.
Microwave society.
Literally, like instant gratification. I need it now.
I need it right now.
My money, and I need it now.
For real. And it does suck to see these young kids pass away. Like I see.
It's very sad.
One of my Facebook friends was a basketball coach at one point too, and he also suffers from the loss of students he coached. And it's like you do build bonds with them. Like you train this kid for the one you said 6 to 16, 10 years. Y'all, that's family at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's like that is heartbreaking. Like and then I told you not to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was gonna say I bet that weigh on you. Like man, we done had conversations.
You could have came to my house.
We just lost our coach Brian Smith.
Oh, rest in peace, Brian.
Right before Thanksgiving.
So sorry.
And we still trying to find answers about that. No one knows what happened. He had 2 daughters and 2 sons. Wow. And his kids are now our kids. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that we just trying to break the generational curse that we have.
What you think it's gonna take?
Leadership, the rap music, what we see on TV. If that don't change, nothing's gonna change.
And that's some
the
real
music industry is glorifying death and drugs, and they saying they're not talking about credit scores on rap songs. They're talking about F this,
popping
F that.
the pills, getting the.
I listen to it, but I'm saying I listen to it, to get me out, my zone. But I know it's wrong. But these younger kids, they getting programmed off.
Their mind ain't mature enough to understand it.
Exactly.
And you know what's crazy is music really. It does, but it does something to your brain chemically. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Programs
music is real.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you hear uplifting music, like for example, I have a friend and he tells me, he's like, every morning I listen to like positive songs. He's like I'll be driving around and just listen to like uplifting music. And he was like, because like that other stuff, it really will bring, it will make you feel some type of way. Like you hear a sad song, now you're crying.
Because now you think about a situation that you can relate to.
Exactly.
The government knows what type of tones that your brain can get hooked on things to, and that's why they have the music industry on lock.
Exactly.
And that's why you see the people who are making it and getting the deals, because it's the people who they know are basically gonna, and
it go back to Africa.
All the way back.
Africans was doing the drums, the beat, that's how they was doing their spirituality. So
that's how they connected with the heavens and the gods. The beats and the vibrations and the tones. Yeah, absolutely.
That's why, like, honestly, like right now, I used to be a big rap head. Like, especially like coming up in high school and stuff. Like when Lil Wayne was dropping mixtapes, and it was fire. Like Young Money had just came out. I was on it, and now it's like, girl, listen, I could. My friends literally. I grew up around all boys too. Like I grew up around uncles. Me and my sisters were the only girls of the family, so like we heard boy music all the time. Especially in Chicago, like rap was huge, huge. So now that I'm older, like I don't even want to hear that. Like play me some
Especially
R&B.
what they're saying now.
Play me some Masego. Play me
We
some
talk about it all the time. Like I don't want to hear nobody. What do you say, Harold?
I don't hear nobody talking about fucking my girl while I'm at work. I don't.
Hey, you know what, Harold? Every time I hear that song by Moneybagg Yo now is a song where he says something about flying I'ma fly your girl out to a place she ain't never knew exist. I always think about Harold now. Like, I swear to God. Because I gotta fly her out.
I'm at work and she in the air going to see you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at work trying to pay the bills. When
I heard that, I started looking up places I ain't know. Then you see that, right?
And the boy said, "Quit playing before I fly
for real
to a place she ain't never know exists."
That's serious because like when I caught a case. And when, I caught a case and I was on the ankle monitor and I was at home in the shower and I was listening to Jeezy. And Jeezy was rapping about some of the same shit that I got in trouble about. And I'm on the ankle monitor and he free. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't make sense to me.
The math isn't math.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool because everybody like Jeezy. If you talk about that you a hater, you ain't cool. But he glorified something that I just got in trouble for. Like my life is at stake now. You know what I'm saying? So it make you look at it different. I was looking at 8 years.
See, you was listening to Jeezy and doing the stuff Jeezy was doing.
Exactly.
And Jeezy was out here lying.
My brain apart.
He was talking about his friend.
Jeezy made it though. He had money to get bailed.
That's just that's just like Jeezy. I mean, if you think about it,
and I like Jeezy.
I love Jeezy. Let me tell you, Jeezy is my husband. He just don't know it yet, and neither does his fiance. But that's okay.
You the sister wife.
You gonna marry a sister wife? Yes, I'm gonna marry both of them. They both look good. And we can all have a happy family. Yes, all of that.
Maybe a little Aries in their life.
Period. And a little bit of Latina spice. But seriously, but he talks about in his music, this street life, this, that. Yeah. But I bet you he posted a picture of his son who he sent to college, who graduated college. You know what I'm saying? Like his sons ain't in that life. He's gonna make sure his kids ain't in that life. But that's what he was, rapping about. But at the end of the day, that's the whole thing. That's what these kids got to realize. It's not real life. You know what I mean? It's not a glorifiable. It's not glorifying. You know what I mean? Like Jeezy ain't sending his kids to the streets. Jeezy's kids are graduating college.
Absolutely.
Okay,
for sure. And you know what's so crazy is I had a conversation with a friend the other day, and we were talking like we live for our kids now. Like before, it was like we grew up not knowing. Like even us, some of us grew up like not really knowing how to maneuver through life, and now it's like we're making sure.
Was always at
I'm
work
telling my kids like we're getting them together on credit. We're getting you everything. I'm having you together before you even leave this house.
Period.
Because I was yes, we are, and it's just like before we didn't have that, so now it's like we're changing the dynamics of
Right,
parenthood.
and we got to think deeper than that because we living for our kids.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
It is. Now is when the new legacies are formed. After this whole pandemic,
Oh yeah.
it's about so many small businesses have risen.
Yes.
Dude, in 5 years, I can't wait to see where mine is at.
I know.
Because what?
And it seems like everybody that we interview that's got, you know, their own business, they say they thrived in
the pandemic.
And many people started in the pandemic. They had to figure it out. They lost their jobs and had to figure it out.
Yep.
You
So
know?
like I opened my business in May 1st of 2019. So it'll be 2 years. And that time,
Yes. And May 1st, that's my baby's birthday.
May 1st. So
That's when the checks come out.
That's Jenna's birthday.
The second set. Monthly stimulus.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, in July.
I think you get like 300 per
I'm talking about
kid.
welfare checks.
It is.
For real. I'm talking about first of the month checks.
Oh, no.
That one is coming
It
in
is one
July.
coming,
though.
yeah.
it is.
There
Y'all done got way up.
Right.
No, they giving us 300 per kid.
All I heard was 300 kids, and I'm like,
Stimulus fuck people up, boy.
You get 300, 7 and up is 250.
Oh, so I got 2. Okay, we got
Extra money. This is gonna add up.
Right.
Listen.
You excited about your Stimmy?
I haven't got my last two. I got my first one, but I didn't get the last two.
I didn't get my last one.
I don't know
But
what it feel like to get no
I'm
stimulus.
waiting to file my taxes for 2019 and 20. So
That's why
So you like that Stimmy going right in a Soul City boxing, ain't it?
Right.
So maybe that's
So donate to. We gotta set up a GoFundMe because
They gonna take
he got no
my stimmy.
Stimmy. We gotta help him out.
So where is Soul City Boxing? Where is it located?
Soul City Boxing is located in Central Toledo, located at 801 Junction. We have a website, soulcitygym.com, but it's down now for some reason. And if anyone would like to donate,
The
they can
website
send a
is
check.
down?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's usually a PayPal link on the website, like somebody want to donate, but it's down right now, so they can just send a check if they would like to do.
You guys don't have a Cash App?
No, we don't.
Oh, okay.
Venmo, PayPal.
I mean, I have one, but if you were trying to get a tax write off,
No, I'm just saying, like, for if people wanted to donate, maybe because a lot of
they
people are
can
using
donate
Cash
to
App nowadays.
Roshawn Jones.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Throw
but,
that out there because
if-
people will,
right.
you know.
Yeah. So would it be? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Roshawn Jones on Venmo, Cash App, and if you feel comfortable just writing a check and you want to get a tax write-off, just send a check to 801 Junction.
Okay.
So what about in the summer? What do you do for like the kids in the summer? Because I know like during the year it's a bit more easier to kind of have like a schedule. So in the summer, like, do you guys do a bit more intense like trainings or?
We have pros and top amateurs when you don't get paid. That's like Olympics. So whatever they have going on, we revolve the programming around them.
Okay.
So if they have big fights coming on and they got to do a lot of running,
Yeah.
they be running.
Okay.
If they're off and they're doing strength training, then we're gonna focus on everyone's gonna focus on strength training.
Okay.
Oh, that makes
If it's
sense.
boxing,
I like that.
they need a lot of sparring. Then we're gonna spar. Everybody got to wrap up and spar.
Because it's like boxing the same like seasonal like
all year round.
Okay.
Like there's no off season.
Okay, cool.
Now with COVID coming on, did you have to drop any kids?
A lot of younger kids did stop, but we all stay together. Like you said, we family, so
Yeah.
we around each other.
Yeah. Anyway.
We still gonna train. If you get sick, you just gonna isolate.
You go
yourself.
quarantine, right?
We wasn't open to the public, but the pros and things like that, they were still training and things like that. So now it's getting big again. So we also have Frank White, Fast Track Boxing. Who combined with us. He's there with us, and so that's 2 teams in one. So.
Okay.
Pack right
All
now.
right. Well, we're here with our boy Roshawn Jones with Soul City Boxing and Wrestling Gym. We're having a great conversation. We're going to take a quick break. Want to say shout out to our sponsors: Hotbox, Toledo, Essential Vibes, Mud City ENT, Lance Self, the People Salesman, Greater New Psalmist Church,
Amen.
Young Men and Women for Change, J. Rush Jennings, and our girl Sasha Denise, our
Hey.
newest sponsor. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show. So keep it locked right here. We're coming right back.
I'll be the same, girl, baby, my new name. I'm broken. I'll never be the same, girl, baby, my new name. I'm broken. I'll never be the same, girl, baby, my new name. I'm broken. I'll never be the same, girl, baby, my new name. I'm broken. I'll never be the same, girl, baby, my new name. I will never be the same, girl, me, mama,
My first experience going to a dealership, I had bad credit, and the salesman made me feel horrible. I don't ever want you to have that feeling nor that experience. I guess that's why for the past 9 years they call me the people salesman. Good credit or bad credit, it does not matter to me. No matter your situation, if there's a way to get what you want done, I promise you, I will do everything I can to find it. So please be sure to stop and see me today at Your People Salesman.
It's the vibe for me, it's your vibe for me. Do you see me out there vibing freely? I don't care, I'm a vibe anywhere. Take a drive or by fair, apply your pressure cause I'm rare. It's the vibe for me.
Ohio wanna rise. You don't want no problem with us guys. Ohio wanna rise. Yeah, look. Name a better duo. Ain't no niggas you know. I came from the heavens. Parked the car on Pluto. The Audemars Hublot. Pockets fat as sumo. Women on me, you know. They wanna do the you know. I'm not the number 2. I'm the numero uno. When me and Fi together, the conflict is crucial. The diamonds is future. My cousin is shooter. Other one a scammer. Another one a booster. I like 'em dark, full of melanin. I'm a fix, she my medicine. Her ass shake like it's gelatin. The plug card, he bout the melanin. Your man called, he bout to tell again. They got him preaching like the Reverend now. This local shit is irrelevant.
If you're tired of church as usual and you're looking for something invigorating, exciting with passion, then the Greater New Psalmist Baptist Church, 3251 Glendale, is the place for you. We are a people that's determined to occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change. The only thing's missing is you. Meet us at 3251 Glendale Avenue as we continue to be relevant and occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change.
Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
Whatever it is you want in your life. Don't let the she do is scream. I see you shining, glide on, so keep all she do is scream. I see you shining, glide on, so keep shining. Got a flawless swagger, ain't a chick better, doing all the things that I like. Being a freak, she a master. Ain't no tell the past was so good, I wanna make her my wife. All she do is leave me, no matter what. Always on the grind, cause a little money up. These bad bitches mad by the way she had it up. Just missing the price tag, cause that cash will back it up. All she do is leave me. I see you shining, grinding, so keep all she do is leave me. I see you shining, grinding, so keep singing. Oh baby, I see you.
Wake up, wake up. You are now listening to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, presented by 419 The Grind.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back.
Like that.
You are tuned into the all new Rise and Grind Morning Show with your girl Leah Renee. With your girl Leah Renee, Shae,
Jay told me that
Clyde.
run. No, he didn't. I'm not gonna quit lying because that didn't sound good at all.
Hands like this, because if you do your hands like
You
that,
interrupted. I'll just go ahead. Go ahead, Leah. I'm sorry.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You are tuned into the all new Rise and Grind Morning Show with your girl Leah Renee, Shae, Clyde, Green, and Jay. And our guest co-host Ness is here today. And we got our boy Roshawn Jones in the building.
Hey.
Soul
Soul
City Boxing
City.
and Wrestling. And yeah, so I was wondering, how does it work now, like with the memberships and everything? Because you guys, first of all, you said you guys got something new now, right? You guys are doing something with horses.
Yes, horseback riding.
Talk about this. This is interesting. It
is
in the middle of the inner city.
So that's y'all in the hood with the horses.
Yeah, it's like, how is this gonna happen?
There's other black cowboys as well.
Right.
but,
I love that.
We're just one of them.
Yeah, we love to see it.
So how is this going to be incorporated?
We are going, Monday through Friday, we have boxing training from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's the first session. The second session is 5 to 7 p.m. in the evening. From 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., we got to feed the horses because horses eat twice a day. So
Okay.
kids who say get in trouble or disrespectful at home, their parents make them come with me. I have them go out there, clean out the horse stalls, feed the horses, brush them down, so things like that. Teach them responsibility. Teach them how to deal with animals. And it's also therapeutic. You know what I mean?
My son would love that. Oh my God, he loves.
Some people
horses.
have so much anger built up when you actually can see like you can tame a big
beast.
You know what I mean? Brush them down and things like that.
Wow.
It does something to you. I can't tell you what it does, but it's
relaxing.
a relief.
Just cleaning up manure can humble you too.
Oh yeah.
Real quick.
Stink flies everywhere.
0 to 100. My kids would be puking.
Right.
Eric, Mom.
But it teaches them responsibility.
Yeah.
And during the weekends, sometimes we take them to the park and ride. We just purchased a trailer so we can
That is
transport
so
horses.
amazing. I love that.
That is dope.
And when they warm up, we're gonna have like a set location in the gym. People can come, get rides, get some couple lessons.
I love
a little
that.
bit.
That's so dope.
And we're just trying to keep people busy and active, in the inner city, especially young black males. The death rate is very high.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you got to find things, for them to do.
Yeah. So for a parent who wants to get their child involved or get a membership, how does that work? How are the membership? How much do they cost? And then what is included in a membership?
We're in the inner city, so some people can't really afford it. You know what I mean? If they can just come in and talk to us at 801 Junction and come talk to us.
So every situation is kind of different.
Every situation
Okay, got you.
is
I love that. I love that.
Nice. That's cool.
Some kids can't afford it. We have a set price, but there's other ways you can, get those.
That's
dope.
I love that. That's amazing.
That's real nice.
That's so amazing because, like you said, there are so many young kids that are in the inner city. They have aggression built up. They're frustrated. They don't know what to do with it. And if you give them a positive outlet, to get that out, then we'll see less of this, violence and things in the streets. So I love what you guys are doing, and I think it's amazing. I'm glad that you came in today to talk to us about it, and I'm definitely gonna be looking into it because my son literally loves horses, and he says all the time he wants to be a zookeeper when he gets older, so he would enjoy that. He would love that. I mean, he's been saying it since he was 3.
Is so cute.
And he still says it to this day. So
my son, he likes animals too.
Yeah,
but he only 4, so he'll be 4 in June, so we got another year. Then he coming.
I'm definitely gonna bring my son down there and
my
talk
girls
to you
are
guys.
the oldest.
So Shae, what you like better? You like wrestling or boxing?
Wrestling
I was gonna say that.
is hard. I mean, I'm better probably at wrestling. But wrestling's no money in it.
Right. Yeah.
Unless you WWE. Wow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that stuff ain't even real, huh?
It's real. It's real playing. It's real playing.
It's real. It's performance.
It's a man's
We did more real wrestling at home.
No, it's a performance. No, but that's real. Whatever you did at home, that's what they do. But they
No. We was getting hurt.
They get hurt too. It's real, but it's more of a performance. Staged.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you're gonna do this. You're gonna run across here. I'm gonna punch you.
So you said you like which one better?
Boxing.
Boxing.
I got more money in boxing than I did wrestling.
Which one were you better at?
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
I broke more records wrestling.
Wow.
You know, in the Toledo area.
The little dudes was always good at wrestling.
Than boxing.
I'm big. He's
right. Yeah, the smaller people, you know, they can move more. You know,
you can wiggle up out of the situation.
Right.
You know, and I can play good in both departments.
So, have you done any Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, for sure. We do MMA training too as well.
Oh, do you? Okay, wow. I love that.
That's dope.
On top, you know.
How you like that?
It's cool.
Yeah.
I would rather stand you.
Yeah.
But if I feel getting off a little bit, you know, I'm gonna grab you and take you to the ground.
Yeah,
you know,
all that just make my joints ache.
Listen,
but you gotta learn how to do it though. You know, you gotta somebody attack you. Know, you gotta know how to keep them up off.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like Brazilian jiu-jitsu, it don't matter how big you are, you can take somebody down.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure. You can hurt somebody. You can put somebody to sleep.
And the pinning, man.
No, that's submission, ain't it? You sound like you ready to put on your workout.
Right.
Get on
like I said, I grew up
up.
around a lot of boys, so like Brazilian jiu-jitsu and
so you got a lot of headlocks and sleeper holds and stuff on you.
You can get me out some stuff now. Like you're not gonna hold me.
Right. My record.
I'm little, but I'm big body. Like
right.
You know, boys are rough. So like my guy cousins and even like my uncles are 6 and 3 years older than me. So when WWF and stuff was out, like I said, we was getting hurt. I was getting hit with the stunner like real quick.
Wow.
She was like 6.
They was on the bunk bed from the top rope.
You gonna be a dog out here in these streets.
For real. So like, you know, but Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was really interesting to me coming up because I had my stepmom's uncle. I mean, her brother did it. And he was kind of like slim like you, but when I say he couldn't be touched,
he was a dog.
Oh, he was a dog.
Right.
Like, and he would grab one side of your shirt here and one side here and just choke you out. Like, what? What kind of
wax on, wax off?
This is crazy. Mr. Miyagi type stuff.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now with that, do y'all do like some type of meditation?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yoga. When we do yoga,
oh wow,
we try to do yoga at least 15-20 minutes out of our workout. You know, and it's quiet. You know,
every day, like every time.
2 times a week.
Okay.
You know, and it's you visualizing you winning.
Okay. Yeah.
Doing your
your
goals and things like that.
Remember, we had that meditation session. I was on a beach somewhere with the window open, so that worked.
Right.
Speaking about that session,
downhill though.
Speaking about that session, can you talk about the session with Shae? What happened?
Wait, what?
Oh, no, we talking about meditation.
No, I know, but you said
we wasn't gonna bring that up.
You said you was gonna bring it up.
Talking about it.
Okay, well, since y'all brought it up,
you said
before they get into this, can you tell everybody where to find you on social media?
They can find me at Google me, Roshawn Jones.
Okay.
Google him.
Period. Boxing gym.
Now on to this scenario.
Okay.
She tried.
Ness and Shae have a story for you guys.
I thought
First
we
of
were
all, we're
cool.
friends. We are.
I thought we were.
We are.
She lied to me. She betrayed me.
She betrayed your trust.
I didn't set you up, ma'am. You booked the appointment.
Because you talked me into it.
Did she book the appointment after the first day you were here?
Okay, no. It was after.
A little bit after.
First, explain everybody what you do. Explain everybody what you do.
I'm an esthetician, and you guys know I wax for a living. I wax it all. If there's hair on it, there won't be when you're done with me.
Oh, unless you're Shae.
Unless you're Shae. But the majority of it was gone.
Okay, now.
Just saying.
So
okay,
a
so
little bit.
Shae came in.
That's okay. That's
little
okay.
razzle dazzle. Shae came in and got her first wax with me.
I drunk some Taylor Port. Anybody that had Taylor Port, that's basically like.
We ain't talking about eyebrow wax.
Listen,
she was drinking it on the bed. First of all, you didn't give it time to kick in.
Listen, I'll start. Okay.
Your anxiety was through the roof.
We was having a nice.
We were having fun. It was
her first time.
And ask about me. I'm fast. So if she would have just chilled, we would have been done.
So she get the rubbing it on there. We just talking regular.
Everything was fine.
So I thought, if you rub it on there, you just take the pieces off. I didn't know it was a whole complete wax that gets hard. So we're talking, and she went to go, and I went.
She was jumping off
Where's
the
the
table.
solution to get this shit
No,
off?
but there's no solution. The solution is taking the wax off.
Right. The snatch is the solution.
So you ain't
Snatch
trim
is the
it?
solution.
You don't trim a little bit further?
Okay, no. So she like okay. So when you wax, you're not really that long. You're not really that long.
Oh, okay.
No, you're literally like half an inch, if that.
Yeah, I'm about to say if that.
It's not even that long.
Now some girls are because
some girls do come in.
Well,
yeah.
I wasn't.
Oh,
No.
really?
Some girls do come in.
Speak up for me. Speak up for me. I wasn't.
No, she was.
So if a girl does have long hair down there, should she trim it before she comes?
No, I will handle that for
Okay.
you because sometimes
Okay.
people take off too much.
Okay.
Oh,
But see, when I get
yeah.
my eyebrows waxed and my underarms waxed, they put it on there and take the thing and rip it off. It don't
It's like
be,
a paper.
so I didn't.
Yeah, they
so
put
I
paper
didn't
on
know
you.
that it was going to be.
So what you do?
I use a hard wax. So hard wax is
That
safer.
Smeared it on like it was a peanut butter and jelly
Safer.
sandwich.
It's safer for the skin.
I'm thinking she was going to take
Like
a piece.
sandwich spread.
I'm still trying to hear what she did, so I can know.
I waxed her, and she
I'm in
didn't
pain
like
for
it.
her.
She waxed.
She didn't
So
like
in
it.
the middle of waxing,
gave
what
her a
happened?
wax.
No, literally,
Right.
everything was fine.
But you
I
didn't
pulled
use
the
paper to
first.
snap
No,
it.
you
No,
don't.
she
You don't.
didn't.
You
No,
don't
the
use
wax
paper
is
down
I'm trying to
there.
get to that.
Yeah.
You don't use paper down there.
But I didn't know that. It all hardened.
Yeah,
while we were
the wax
talking.
hardened
So-
while we talked, so you remove the hardened wax.
Ooh.
So I removed the
Jesus.
first strip.
We didn't even get the
That
full.
She wanted to fight me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did she grab you? Did she grab you?
No,
like-
she did.
Okay.
She did grab me a
I
little
grabbed
bit.
your hand, but I
it
didn't
was,
do it.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't no beef.
But I was like, you
got
started sweating. I thought I
Literally.
was gonna pee on myself. I thought I was about to die. My heart was
She was
racing.
going through some
Mind
stuff.
you, I've had 12 kids. I accidentally had Ace natural. I had a
12
tummy
kids.
tuck.
See, I've had 3
You
kids
had
natural,
12
so I,
kids?
no, she's
Yeah,
lying.
she's got
She has
3.
Kids. I've had a tummy tuck. I got gallstones removed and everything.
That's what surprises me.
I needed a damn epidural for
Because
that.
I
need to be sedated.
Listen, wax me before I ever push another kid out. I had 3 kids naturally. You could wax me all day.
No.
I'll have another kid before I let somebody wax me.
See, y'all wildin'.
But see, what year was you born?
Never. No, I ain't never let
See,
nobody
listen,
touch down
but you
there
wanna
with
know
no wax. Oh no,
You
that
want to know what's so
sounds
funny though?
crazy to me.
My
Like,
sister said she goes, but she did say it was painful for her first one.
My first one was
but
horrible.
she's younger than me, so I'm like, see, I was
Yeah.
born in '89.
Yeah.
Mine was built different. Y'all younger
I'm
ones
so
built
weak.
something-
Yeah, no,
they
I
built
ain't.
different down. Y'all stronger down there.
I ain't messing with that.
I'm not doing that again.
It's just so worth it.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It is.
I didn't even finish.
I mean, fellas, do y'all like when it's waxed or y'all like?
Oh, we had this conversation. They
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah,
I
we love
mean,
it.
I'll just use my razor like I've
Yeah.
been doing the old school
okay,
natural
yeah.
way.
So
I didn't have no
reason-
complaints having 12
No,
kids.
yeah. So the
Yeah.
reason I do what I do though, and I do the vajacials is because not every woman can use razors. A
Yeah.
lot of people have issues breaking out.
Yeah.
Like people are, especially black people, skin
Yeah.
is not to be played with.
Yeah.
Hair curl. So
Not even that. It's the hyperpigmentation. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get
No, that's
darker.
what. That's what.
Yeah, but they've
ingrown hair
said
is.
I've heard girls say who even get
way you
waxed
said
though
it.
that waxing has decolored their skin from going so many
Oh, really?
times.
Right,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
does.
Yeah, like
It does.
no, I've heard
It
girls say
brightens
that
it.
they get the discoloration. There, you know what I'm saying? Like not it's it's I guess it works differently for everybody.
It
You know what
does.
I'm saying?
All I know is I'm sending you my hospital bill. I went home, curled up in fetal position. I felt like, wow, I felt real violated. Like,
So she never finished.
No.
I just felt, well, she had
Majority
to
of
finish
it.
what it was, so
Oh.
I was like,
It was
screaming
majority
each
done,
time.
and she was fine.
But
she
yeah,
walked
She
out.
said and she was fine.
She walked
She
out.
got her from the table. She was fine. Her
No,
legs
she's-
were still in order. You
no,
still had your coochie.
She's broke.
Oh,
How did she walk out?
She broke. She's broke.
She's not broke.
She's broke.
She's not.
I don't think I'll ever be able to have any type of fun.
But you know what's so funny? That's a Scorpio in you because
She's
every
broke.
Scorpio I know is just like this.
Dramatic.
The dramatic.
Dramatic.
No, listen.
Speaking of dramatic, do you have affirmations?
Of course.
Yeah, you got an affirmation for your JJ?
Heal, sis.
Heal,
Take
sis.
the time to heal.
Take your time, sis.
Here we go. The closure in many of your lessons have arrived. You're on a brink of overcoming things that forced you to deal with it far way too long. Your renewed sense of energy is prepared to move you into a new level of creativity and thinking. This is a world of popularity. The things that you have went through has now flipped into making you grow. Life is changing for the better and your upgrades have arrived.
Hey.
A word.
Yes.
I love it.
A word. I love it.
My mind is refreshing, even though she's still traumatized. She's traumatized.
But are
so-
we good?
Are
we here?
After today, I
Like,
feel
can
like
you come get a facial or something?
we can do a margarita.
Okay.
and
I'm
a
definitely
facial.
gonna hit you up for a facial.
No, literally, come see me. Come holla. Come holla.
For sure.
We can
Make
be
sure you give me
friends.
a business card.
Yeah, and
Because I specialize in men's services too.
No,
men's
boxes
yes,
don't
let the
belong
people
here
know where
on
they can
Facebook.
find you too for your
I need
services.
mine on everything.
You guys can find me on Instagram, Sirena.waxandskin, SIRENA. Siren with an A at the end. On Facebook, it's Sedona Waxing and Skincare. And yeah, I'm on Monroe Street, right across from you guys, behind David's Bridal. So
cool.
Right down the street. I also have memberships too. I'm gonna have to piggyback off you real quick. But today's the last day to purchase a membership through me. So with my memberships, I offer like spa packages, and you pay like a discounted rate. So, for example, one of my smaller packages, I offer intimate steaming too for men and women.
Intimate steaming.
Yeah, so like yoni steaming and lingam steaming, like penis steaming.
Oh.
He said, oh.
Yeah, because I said lingam and he didn't get it.
Right.
Yeah,
you about to steam my penis?
Yes. So I offer that too, but one of my smaller packages comes with a facial, a Brazilian with a vajacial, and a steam for $99 a month. And
I'm over here like,
they love it. The men love the steam.
I bet they do.
The men and women, they do it together.
Yeah, or sometimes guys come alone.
Oh, I bet they do.
They'll come alone and no, but I leave them. Listen, I play their little gangster music and let them sit there and do their thing. Like whatever makes you feel good. No. I'm just saying. I let them listen to whatever they want to and do your thing.
I'm like, Jesse, is that a new sound effect?
Oh, right.
Windows open.
But yeah, so today's the last day to purchase my membership. You can go on my Instagram and click the link and use the code Siren2021, Siren2021 for $10 off. After today, it's a wrap till Christmas. So
to get in.
Look at it.
It will be the last day.
Today's the last day. We'll talk.
I'm thinking I got like a little lady friend. I'm like,
we gonna work something
Can I
out.
put a deposit down?
Right.
Yeah, we can work something out. But
Put a little something on it.
Right.
A little barter. You said you got some sons. You take to the gym.
That's
Yeah, a
right.
little barter and
We'll work
trade.
something out.
Yeah.
But I just opened this membership in November, and I have 54 members.
Wow, that's amazing.
So I think we're
Yes.
we're about tired.
Hey.
Close
You
door.
got a team? It's just you or?
So it's just me. I'm the owner, but I have a massage therapist that works in my studio, and I have a nail tech. They're both independent, but we offer those services too.
Oh, that's amazing. So you can come get a massage and a facial.
Literally.
A little clear coat.
Now, let me ask you this.
A little pedicure, foot rub,
Do you
back
guys
rub.
collaborate in that way with the membership? Like, say I don't want to get my little thing waxed, but I want to get a facial and like a massage. Can you get that together?
So
or?
we do, but not in packages.
Okay, gotcha.
So like the packages are just me, but we do offer like for Valentine's Day, me and the massage therapist linked up, and we did like couple services.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So we will do that for sure.
All right. I like it. I love it. Well, we appreciate you guys for coming in. It's been a great show. Thank you for co-hosting, and you definitely have to come back whenever you would like. Yes, Roshawn, thank you for coming in. If you'd ever like to co-host, make sure you holler at us.
Sure.
Stay here with us. We want to say thank you to our sponsors: Hot Vibes, Toledo, Essential Vibes, Mud City ENT, Land Self, the People Salesman, Greater New Psalmist Church, Young Men and Women for Change, J. Rush Jennings, and Sasha Denise, our newest sponsor. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, make sure you send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show. So thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you. We love you. Shout out to all of our grinders. We see you guys on the live. Y'all been commenting. We're sorry if we didn't interact a lot today. We just were so deep in this conversation.
So dope today.
It was crazy, but we saw you guys. We love y'all.
This felt like
I want to say shout out to my sis Ashton Kusher. I love you, boo, and everybody else on the live. Mama Riley, everybody, all our friends. We love y'all. Make sure you guys show up tomorrow, 8:30 a.m.
Have a great Monday.
Hey, tomorrow we have a co-host too, Nola from Pink Posh.
Okay, Nola. All right, so make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for another great show. And like me and Shae always say, until next time.
Sasha!
Ohio on the rise.
Sasha! She gonna be cracking those here though.
Yeah. Gotta take our pictures.